And we are live. Hi guys. Good to see you. Happy Flaterday. Wiggly flat thumbs. To infinity, thrice and beyond, and back again. Good to see you all in chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, go on. I trust you are all having a good time. Yeah? Well, you will be, because you're here now. A Flat Earth British. I'm going to take the reins for the next couple of hours. Okay. We're going to have fun. We're going to silver line mine the shit out of everything. We're going to do a cute little review of all of the cool stuff that's happened here on Flat Earth British this year. I can't even try to comprehend how much unbelievable cool shit I've done this year. All of the conventions, all of the crazy trips across America. Just all of it has just been fantastic. So it's been the best year of my life by far. All the good things. It was really, really lovely, beautiful thing. So now we're going to do a post for Flaterday. The good news is it's almost over. All of that weird culty shit that they all do, okay, will be over soon. All that noise, all that annoyance, and then they'll just fuck off, okay, and die after all of their fucking excesses and stuff. I went into the post office to literally deliver a letter, and the girl behind the counter, they got this saying in Britain, "How did your Christmas go?" It's like, mind your fucking business, even if it was a thing. So I said to her, I didn't do Christmas. I haven't really got a television. I've watched telly in 20 years, so I sort of missed that. I didn't really know. It did not compute. She literally clouded over. She was like, "Sorry, I haven't got. Did you just say I haven't got television?" It's like, well, because I've got computer monitors. Like, so I watch alternative media. I'll actually produce my own. And she's like, okay. It was like, hurry us out of the post office as quick as possible. We have some seriously mentally ill person here who hasn't watched television. I'm scared right now. It is crazy. I was watching my good friend this afternoon, David Mannell, who is a fucking legend in the flat earth. Big love to David Mannell in the Trinities. If you watch this, my brother. And he was out on the street, and I don't know whether, if you are in Britain, fucking hell, I love you. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm apologising. It's not my fault for the apocalyptic weather outside. It's been fucked in Britain. So just a silver lining mine of that. David Mannell went out on the street, flat smacking. How did it go? Brilliant. He met some like super genius kids out of a group of kids. He was like just super smart. It was brilliant to see. But the police came. They always come. And they made him wipe chalk off of a fence because they were policing for the corporate, you see. And David audited their ass after they come up with the funny stuff. Oh my God, such a load of wank. Why aren't they out there capturing crack dealers and real criminals, guys, instead of fucking around with people trying to do truth on the streets? Chalk. It was pissing down with rain. It wouldn't be in there in an hour. All he was saying is like, globe's a lie and NASA or Disney, stuff like that. Mind you, when I did the Global Light Tour back about 2 years ago in Cardiff, Dave did exactly the same thing. The date was 9/11, and he's chalking all over the floor, and the police turned up, and he's like, no, you can't do that shit. Okay. and they moved us all on. This has happened numerous times, but yeah, the police are always there to keep truthers in check. He's a frontline truther. It's what he is. He's out there sorting them out. He can give a fuck. This guy was fucking fought Russia on his own in the Angolan War in South Africa. Like literally tank man that. And he's one of ours. Yeah. Fucking silver lining mine of that, innit? So this year was fantastic. I don't know if it was fantastic for all, but 2024 will be, because this year was just sowing the seeds. Okay. By how Led Zeppelin went and did a US tour 1 and 2. I don't know if they went like fantastic both times. Plant the seeds, okay? And then when I go back to America, yeah, I will make a big splash. Yeah, hopefully not like literally, but they will know I've arrived. Okay, I'm gonna do more fantastic things. So that's all in the planning anyway. We got loads of stuff going on. So let me give you all a big shout. It is my epic manager moderator. There is Squirrel Sniper Nathan. Love brother, you're fantastic. I see you about. I see you all the stuff that go down. Yeah, I'm omnipresent. Yeah. And if it goes on in the truth movement, there's always someone who's happy to grass them the fuck up and write to me and tell me all about it. But I don't look because it's all negative content, and actually I don't give a shit. So people are asking me about different agendas nowadays. This is how much and this is weird for a conspiracy theorist or whatever they call it. But people hit me with, agendas, like, what do you think of this agenda and that agenda? And I've reached a stage in my life now when I'm like, well, it's only words, isn't it? It's just fear porn, isn't it? It's not actually in my reality. And, I'm not actually bothered, personally, to like think about it. I'll give a shit. I'm going to do my own thing, innit? Flat of British. Wiggly flat thumbs. Fucking hell. Bringing their love. Yeah. So what's Dr. Bass on about then? I told my kids Santa wasn't real. From the gate. Oh, good for you. Yeah, my mother wouldn't go for all of that. She like literally fucking tortured us to behave. Like, it's the only way she thought she could make us behave was tell us that she won't buy us presents if we're naughty. But me and my sister, we was like proper evil. We used to open the presents and see what we got and then stick them back down and then pretend it was a surprise Christmas morning. I can get away with telling you this now because my mother's passed. So Mudflooder monster, check this out. Mudflooder, I too, well, I don't categorize myself. I'm uncategorizable, which is why I'm unclonable. There's another agenda. Do I actually think it's happening? I don't know, probably. Do I actually give a fuck? No. All of those people that are all over all these different social media platforms, like what they call celebrities, who makes them celebrities? Who gives a flying fuck? Yeah, I don't even care if there's a secret organization like the Illuminati or anything at this stage in my life. There probably is a nefarious back fucking, room with all like masterpieces of art around their dingy fucking cellar where they plot all of this weird shit, guys. Yeah, this is like the oldest game in the book. This has been going on forever. Yeah, this game of chess, this three-dimensional game of chess that they play with us all, as they drip feed us, wake us the fuck up, and then reset comes. It's really happened before. Context of this post before I go off on one. So we've done a lot of discoveries this year as well. It's been a good year for discoveries. And my favourite was probably anti-gravity underpants. I quite like that myself. Some Flash Shades was good, and definitely the Great Wall of Rome. That was a chestnut. So we've done. Hi Sean, howdy. Oh, I love a cup of tea too. So refreshing. They say it's uplifting, but this weather just flattens your ass. I don't know. It's all the nitrogen in the air, isn't it? So they say. The fuck ever again. Everyone's a repeater. I noticed with, especially. I don't even need to go on about it. I actually don't really care anymore. But the flat Earth debate, yeah, and we're not actually making any claims, and they are, and everybody repeats the same stuff back, and it's just always, boring argument. Can't be bothered with it anymore. Fucking, they're going to do a big rollout. My spidey senses tingle about stuff, guys, and the truth, right, is just. I watched a film the other night. What was it called? It was quite entertaining, actually. And it was called You Suck. And it was about a comedic vampire, right? It was really funny. And they literally done a flat earth joke in it. It's like, this guy really sucks at comedy and he's in a bar and the guy goes, fucking hell, where'd you find him? He said, like, he was a speaker at a Flat Earthers convention. And he went, what? The guy looked dead serious. So I was like, well, why did scriptwriters stick that in? And the amount of films these days are doing that, it's just like, everybody knows about it. Look, people just love to attack flat earthers, yeah, with niggers. honest to God, we get right shit. I've had everything from, why don't you drop fucking dead? In the streets I've had, because like, well, we're talking about what we're standing on. And I'm not really bothered. If you want to talk about it, you know, like man to man, woman to man, face to face, all chill the fuck outness, I'm happy to do so, yeah, because I ain't going there with your, you fucking scared little bitch. Because that's what I get. It's like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. It looks like they're gonna fucking cry. I've had it loads of times. It's like, okay, look, I'm sorry. It is a crime. Okay, don't get so upset. What about the space programs? You can have your space programs. I still watch Star Trek. It's just in the realm of fantasy where it all exists. Okay, Hollywood does it all, and Disney. They're all in it together, don't you know? YouTube is very much the same as well. It's just whatever it is, and the silver lining mine at it. I can come onto YouTube, yeah, tiptoe through the tulips, all the way I go, okay, dropping truth bombs along the way, like I'm going to do tonight. So we're going to look at, right, mind-blowing images, these are. So it's really weird to me, right, how I've envisioned, the Gilded Age, or what we call the Golden Age of Tartaria, which is a byword, because I thought there might be a problem if our byword, our slogan was Dresden. I thought they might have a fucking problem. They got a problem with everything, haven't they? So I thought, I like Tartaria anyway. What the geographical limits and where, whens and what. But I'll show you in this that everywhere in the world has exactly the same architecture, and it's basically on a Germanic Gothic style of theme for what we call Tartaria. Okay, it's just easy to call it that, and I like it, and I love it actually. Tartaria. Plus, I got a load of T-shirts printed with Tartaria on now. Silver liner miner is always bright side. Now, we're going to look into these futurists. Now, I've been picking apart, I found in the Internet Archive some of these really old 1900s magazines where they're showing on. I went through them. I saved some images to show you. Just like, what the fuck? Mind-blowing stuff. It's like if they're actually envisioning it then. And then you find through some of the pages that some of the stuff that is in this book actually exists in the real world at that time, which I'll show you evidence for. It's like, why are you saying a vision of the future when you've actually got that then? It's really persuasive that they're actually remembering a time really close by, okay, that had all of this stuff, which is the vision. I'm re-envisioning Tartaria, guys. I really am, and I would love the future world. Have you ever seen the film Sky Captain, World of Tomorrow? They got all of that Tartaria shit in it, guys. Yeah, and it's in the future, and they got high-tech stuff, but it's all based on like implosion technologies rather than explosion technologies, better stuff. And they got floating aircraft carriers. I think floating cities might be a thing as well, really. Anyway, cut a long story short, that they're in 1940s fashions. So I can see a time in the future where, all of that antiquitech, all of that, divine principles in architecture, where consciousness just lights up with the buildings and the people. Everything complements everything else. Because I notice with the modern day planners in cities, they definitely need executing. And I'm not really in that camp generally, but in this case, fucking hell, they just don't balance anything. Yeah, they think it's really clever to have a big fuck off skyscraper next to a Tartarian building and say, look at the future, look at the past. It's like, no, that thing in the fact is a fucking monstrosity. Gets it out of the fucking way, get it gone. And that thing, oh, that's beautiful, quite elegant. I like that. There is your castle. Wankers. Anyway, so some of these science mags are absolutely fantastic. I'll show you some of the images, but some of these visionaries, like H.G. Wells, some of the images that he came up with, and saw some of the artists for him, I should say, it's just mind-blowing. There's some books, one called The End of Books. It was out 1890s, End of Books, by Albert Rabida, a Frenchman, which we've looked into before. But this book is like the end of books because of these future technologies that they show you in this book. Is just all of what we got now and beyond this time. It is just How come? So we'll have a look at that. I'm going to look at some images and stuff I've been collecting all week, and we're going to have a little recap later on, just for fun's sake, for all of the amusing stuff, shall we call it. Hopefully not too offensive. I don't mean that. It probably will be some. It always is. I've always been the same. I don't mean to be offensive to some, but literally my existence is offensive to them. Always has been. When I was young, I was like that. People banned from playing with me. Yeah, I used to call at their house. Their curtains would twitch. I knew they were in, but they wouldn't answer. I could hear them talking. Don't answer. He can see us. It's like, don't hide from me. Fuck off. I want to play. Yeah. Stuff to blow up. So let's have a look. Dawn, good to see you. Where's that? This is Wales, UK. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have a envision. We're gonna re-envision, and I'm gonna take you on a little trip. It'll be really beautiful. There'll be loads of beautiful images and loads of mind-blowing images along the way. So Jolly Man's awesome. He's talking to Dr. Bass. Are you ready? Are you curved water? Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Shadow band. So yeah, I was watching. I done a bit of ghosting the other night. I was watching his channel. I don't want to mention his name. I thought he was a relatively intelligent person. He's actually a published author. Yeah, he's like, oh no, they definitely went to the moon. Oh yeah, Richard C. Hoagland said that there's buildings on the moon, and I think that they got a secret space program, and they're going back and forth the moon to all the alien shit. I'm like, holy fuck, guy, did you eat a retard tablet or what? I couldn't even fucking believe it. Anyway, some of our truther community, because I was ghosting and lurking, spying, the subject was on Tartaria, by the way. This guy knew sweet fuck all, and there were people in the chat offering him sweet fuck all, but definitely muddying the waters, mudflood community. But I was watching, and I'm watching all of that shit go down, okay? And all the little people are like to flit around in the community making shit, because I'm on that too. Okay, 2024. It's going to be a breath of fresh air to most people. They're going to learn how to have a good time. Let me show you how. Pavlov sheep's apparently in my country. I'm guessing the sheep bit's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? Wales. But the hills are littered with these little white dots, and them little white dots are sheep. In the far west of Wales, people's girlfriends are sheep. Yeah, I lived in North Wales. Did you, Dom? I don't really know North Wales at all. Like, I'm from South Wales, so that's like maybe just like you need a passport to go there. I was once in Dulles or something or whatever, but that was just to pick up a load of stone on a jetty when I was in the Merchant Navy, and basically the ship was in really bad weather. It totally demolished the jetty, and that was nothing to do with me, by the way. I was just there. I could have got killed quite easily, as I was on the forecastle at the time, and we went through all of this steel and wood flying everywhere. Anyway, don't want to know about that. Tara sounds like Tartaria, doesn't it? So yes, that's me, Tara, Tartaria. Oh, I just said that. We think alike before we read your comment. Sinkage. John Neo, you got like a John Levy star, and your name, when I first looked at it, I was like, John Levy. It's like John Neo. I see what you did there. Okay, get it. It's almost like John Levy. Tara, well, Tara's more Irish, Don. Tara is a place, of myth and legends to do with all of this narrative, actually, is Tara in that good old Emerald Isle. She sings, the Emerald Isle. First time I seen it was like a big green thing sticking out of the water really, really high. I was like, fuck me, they named it well. Not like Greenland at all. They didn't name that very well today. So my New Year's resolution is 1080p. What's yours? Hope so. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to ether pop the shit out of it, okay? Because I know I keep saying, repetitively, which is not good. The time is now, not later, but now. I said all of this in 2018. I'm just saying the same thing over again. And now it's like, oh shit, they're really on top, aren't they? It's like, yeah, it's really on top. So it's proper dystopic, isn't it? It's like, no shit, Batman. Fuck yeah. Dystopics, fuck yeah. It's like fucking, you know, there's always someone looking at you. They're always looking at you. So what's happening? What's happening? Miloana, good to see you. Martinliedtke, where does Chroma? Is that Chroma in Norfolk? I was born in the 90s. Where was you? Well, I was in Chroma and I was in Great Yarmouth quite a bit. Stayed in a caravan in Chroma. No, actually, you wouldn't believe this. I stayed on a World War II torpedo boat. The tubes had been converted into beds. I slept in there. And that's what I did in Chroma. I shit you not. AZ, I've been around quite a while, so you know, does stuff. So I did see you, Joe, but my fucking cursor's all to crap. Agnes, good for you. Good to see you. And Angela, who's lost a little pet thing as well this week. She has that happen with these little cute little squeaky animals. They don't. There's Joe. Hi, good to see you, lovely. They don't last. That's why it's probably not best to like have a dog for me, you know, because I fucking love dogs. I just can't super dogs. I'm like, oh, yeah. And then they go and fucking die, and then you're just destroyed. Yeah. It's like, like humans, dogs is what gets you in the feedies, animals. That's why I get, you know, I like to sit and watch cute animal videos. You know, people coaching donkeys, things like that. Yeah. Death. Max, good to see you. Wishing you and Jason Campbell a fantastic new year. Thanks, Max, bruv. I'm sure they are. Jason's pumping them out as well. I think he's doing one a day till January or something. Okay, busy. Which year was this? Morning, noon, and night. Jam, blackberry, peach. Ooh, lost souls. I lose. The silver lining mine of that. Why do we care? About other people's universes. We make the best of our own, we change ourselves, and then the outward world changes appropriately to fit your high vibration. You don't even have to worry about the details. You just got to buzz that out. We are all powerful immortal beings, divine, and our souls do not die. Our avatars, like, you know, I notice old age doesn't come along, that's a cunt. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of doing that shit. So Paul, good to see you. So I'm going to party like it's 1999. I was tripping when I wrote this. Forgive me if I go straight. That was one of the girls out of the revolution. I think Wendy or one of the others. Prince didn't write that. And he did give him full props, which is cool. The sky was all purple. There were people running everywhere. Ooh, maybe kind of be felt. Try to run from my destruction. You know I didn't even care. Fuck no. Fuck no. I was relying on a zombie Armageddon. I did think it was going to be nuclear war for like a good 3/4 of my life. And now, you know, I'm definitely feeling that it's not really a thing, real, like everything else. Yeah. Won't happen either. Hey, boy. It's all bollocks, isn't it? You find? It's all fake as fucking it. So, yeah, fake space program. It's just like people are so trusting, especially with them sooty fuckers that are on YouTube and they talk a load of bollocks and everyone goes like, oh, well, he's a doctor. Oh, he's something or other. Oh, he's connected with the space agency. He must be credible. He must be intelligent. Intelligent. Have you seen Don Pettit? Apparently he's an astronaut. You know, he's definitely got learning difficulties, guys. And that's just being kind. Yeah. I'm just saying. Crypto Gator, good to see you. Okay, there's my son there. He loves a good zombie Armageddon, does my son. He's been training for that since day one. Lock a load. Let's get some splatties. A use for all your old CDs. This has been proved true in the film Shaun of the Dead, which is a classic. Christian Page, good to see you. Annie Moo. No, it's not honeymoon, is it? It's honey and sorry, honey and honeymoon. That's stupid, isn't it? Honeymoon. What the fuck is that all about? It's weird, isn't it? Something about the moon. It's like grumpy, isn't it? Oh, I'm not really a fan of the moon. I like the sun. Just don't see it much because it's fucking written. The silver line of mine and that is get some work done. Because there's fuck all else to do. Vibes, good to see you. Okay, let's get into some juice. Make sure to share this up. 450 of you, or thereabouts, just turned up. Weekly Fat Thumbs, happy. It's not really New Year, you see, is it? And the calendar's been fudged as well, isn't it? We had it 2 months, and it's not really. That's in spring, isn't it? It's always. I can't go into details, but I'm not playing. Okay, I don't have to. No, I'm not doing it. Okay, because they all are. Yeah, and I don't want to do what everyone else does. I want to do what I want to do, which is not want to do that. I can't help it, Corey. I literally enjoy it. Makes me happy. Not doing what they want me to do in their weird cult thing. Cherish. Okay, but like the general population is like just. It looks like a shit took a shit, guys. It's not good. It's not good in Britain. Okay. It looks like you've broken into a really, really bad Victorian mental institution along the lines of Bentham. Yeah. Anyway, it's not a good scenario. Hi, Brad. Good to see you. TW, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you all. Happy tidings. That's a thing, isn't it? Tidings. Why did they say that? And you know, nobody knows the fucking words to Old Lang Syne. And what? The whole world is Scottish and speaks Gaelic. May old cross hands, there's a bit of voodoo going on. May old stand in a circle with all the fuckers you're not going to talk to for the rest of the year. Yeah. Oh, I'll kiss you. Oh, I love you. Oh, you're the best ever. Great. Because you pissed off your fucking ass. Yeah. And by tomorrow, it's like, oh, I can't believe I hugged that fucking woman. I can't stand her. She'd be at my shit now, all phoning me saying, oh, we're besties. Yeah. Because in New Year. Yeah, I've had some terrible fucking New Year's, and it's always because of that. Yeah, they set up like tried to get you in the feelies, especially with that Old Lang Syne. I don't even know the words. Do you know the words? No, of course you don't. No, you don't. It's changed. Old Lang Syne is basically rapping in the old days, isn't it? So Moa, you're Scottish, right? Is not from Europe, but yeah, that is that. And Prince Andrew is Indra, the god, and everything else. JC, good to see you. We've been down that road. New West Reset, good to see you too. Thank you for popping by. And I spent in your Flaterday the day before all wank that they do is over with then, and then the man's gonna rinse them senseless for all of the stupid shit that they bought that they didn't need. It's probably broken by now. Ma'am, I need more batteries. Can't, love, that's just too dear. I should have bought something that plugged in USB. Yeah, that's always a good road to go. So, I grew up in the 70s, all toys like your Simon game, or Operation. Yeah, which always fell apart at piss poor wiring in Operation. Do you remember Operation? Remove its funny bone. Can I have a go? You know that stupid thing? Yeah, well, I was the master at Monopoly. I was the Monopoly master. I was good at stuff. I was in Howell Daz when I was about 9, mastermind competition. Can't believe I fucked up on Mont Blanc question. Oh my god. Still bugs me to this day, but I didn't win it. Okay, fucking beat him. John fucking Stubbs. And he was jammy on. There was pure jammy on the questions, guys. Yeah, fucking hell. They give me really obscure stuff like. I thought, oh, I'll smash it if they ask me the capital of Mongolia, stuff like that. But even more obscure than that. I was like, God, you fuckers. Nobody knows that. So anyway, didn't win it. Come closer. There was only 4 of us. So. Anyway, Corin, right, let's get into the juices. Let's have a look at some future stuff. I'm just prattling on you, but what the fuck anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? We're all spending time together. So yeah, the Envision Tartaria got in pictures. Now, what I find uncanny is I discovered all of this wealth of images after envisioning Tartaria, you know, the air balloons, the electromagnetic technologies, the transportation network, all of that that we proposed is now in actuality. And I'm just wondering, oh, I didn't see it back then. Also, there's a lot of programmers on Netflix and shit, like Crimson Canal Row, and a few others that are Tartarian as Olfax in their style. Little wingage. What's that? How about those? Then right, I seen them, the rainbow clouds. I don't know what's happening out there. It's probably because the sun needs battery change and is going through one, which is why consciousness drops. Don't worry, you get the other side. Ping. So just make that a little bit more effort to keep your vibration up. It doesn't. It's not easy in Britain. Granted, because it's like a shit, isn't it? It's always grey. You never see the sun, and then everybody looks really unhappy. Everyone's completely destroyed in this country. Vinny Do, good to see you. Vinny in Vegas. Ooh, look at you. I seen that Vegas sphere for the first time the other day. I know it's bull spunk, but guys, I'm literally falling asleep. I only have one every so often. I'll just change the metabolism of my body. It's all good, thank you. So the sphere in Las Vegas, yeah. There's basically a video that came out with like U2 in the sphere. Blown away by what that sphere done. That is some trippy shit, man. U2, fuck me. They are really bad. They should have had Depeche Mode. They're still fantastic. Big thumbs down. Big thumbs down for. They didn't even have a proper drummer. Bono, oh my fucking god, he looks like one of the buskers that you see who's had really hard times. Magic Man, don't give him sympathy. Okay, this is what happens when you join the Illuminati. Okay, in the Clickety Clack gang or whatever goes on. I'm sure they'll probably vampires and drink blood and probably don't die, especially the Hollywood stars. They seem to shit them out, and all of this music, this contemporary music, like Queen stuff, and all of these are all like rehashed classical scores. They'll just rehash the old music, and they get a lot of a manual, like everything after a reset, including the music. Is my thoughts. Anyway, let's move on. Please share this video out. Today is the day before New Year's Eve. It's the last Flat Earth British show 2023. It's been a fantastic year. What do we mean to go on? Right then, let me check my shit. Because last week I wasn't presenting for like probably 20 hours of my blog. I don't know. So yeah, these magazines, amazing stories. So they got H.G. Wells and Wells there, but they're some of them are from. Oh, excuse me, let me see my 18. Oh, there you are. I can see. That's awesome. Okay, but this one is like the electronic wall. Now, oh my god, some of the stuff in this book is just, what am I looking at? It's just amazing. So I saved some images out of these and other magazines I was looking at. But yeah, electronic holes on ships, that would be really useful. They did have that by World War II as well, to counteract the effects of radar. But at this period, radar wasn't a thing. But yeah, really amazing envisioning. So yeah, I went through a load of pages. They got some crazy stuff in here, guys. Honestly, I'll give you a few look-see some of the crazy things. What about that? Amazing easy way to get electricity. So this dynamo thing here, don't spend your life waiting. You just conduct, just generate your own dynamo electricity. The oldest game. I got all these. I think it's just such a rip-off. So yeah, I'll share these, and basically there's a wealth of these books, which I haven't gone through because of time, down here. Amazing stories. So some of the stuff that they envision actually exists in real life as well, especially in this time now with Big Brother, whatever it is, breathing down our neck. But look at this vision. And we got, you know, they showed you films of holographic advertising and stuff. Well, I seen one in the Czech Republic, and they have got them, and they are a thing. It's holographic advertising. Soon they'll just be following you down the road, hassling your ass, like some Moroccan in Amsterdam trying to sell you drugs. So I had a dream like when I was a kid, and it was because I'd watched H.G. Wells's War of the Worlds, and they showed you these in the movie, these ships that arrived, and they look like kettles or something. They look like a neck. They look like geese or something. And I had that in my dream where they were shooting red lasers coming over the quarry where I live. I was like, fucking hell. But let's not just necessarily think in the lines of that they are from Mars, as in Mars is a planet in space, but just in the realm of extraterrestrials, as in from somewhere else in you, okay, outside of it. So yeah, these are these little fuckers. H.G. Wells, he was an amazing visionary, but yeah, so they were insectoidy and they wanted to eat our brains. Yeah, check this out for a weight. So that was going to be a counterweight. Excuse me. So, do you know, we see a load of images for Phoenicians, and then there's the narrative for Jonah and the whale. Maybe that's what was really going on, was this. The whale was under this giant ship, which looks like it could submerge as well. Interesting idea. So, yeah, sky page. Definitely a thing. Now, this is like, you know, you can see this dystopian sort of uniform here. He's looking like he's in a Big Brother sort of a scenario. But I've shown these. Excuse me. Damn. I've shown these used as early as 1911 in Berlin and stuff. You know, the Skype is as old as it goes. And television, they had CCTV cameras, First World War. They had all that. I think if they had it then and they'd envision it then, this thing's been going on a long while. Why think of it as back then? So 1700s. This was also a futuristic vision of Mars invaders. And they envisioned the Martians in the 1700s. Coming down in that, but still in 1700s thinking these crazy devices is quite something. Invaders from elsewhere. But this was my vision when all of these belfries and these towers, you know, just we put the two together, and I just proposed that, hang on a minute, because of these balloons and these dirigibles land in, you know, Statue of Liberty and other skyscrapers, couldn't it have been the case that they were just using them more widespread? Now there's just an abundance of this crazy early French art. In the end of books, he talks about a comet hitting us, causing a giant tsunami. Now, did any of you see that little tsunami that happened in Northern California only yesterday? They were all on the beach, and a tsunami come out, and they all have to sort of run for their lives. So, as you can see down there, there's the Arc de Triomphe. This is probably Paris. Imagine a wave that high. Again, that's another dream I had. I seen like a mile-high wave coming in from the west. I was literally standing in my dream in my mother's bedroom window, looking out of the window, looking west. It was quite a vivid dream. It's been with me the whole time. It's probably why I'm on this narrative. Now, in this visionary books, they show you this, you know, Gothic cathedral, but they show you this underhanging carriaged train for Strasbourg as a visionary thing. Like, you know, like they haven't got that in the real world, but they have got that because we've shown it many times. I'll just show you it once more. If you're new to my channel, you probably might not have saw this, but it is a stunner. It's the sky train of, I think it's Wieselberg is the pronunciation, but it's a city or a town in Germany. Now, we know these were in Liverpool. Other American cities have, you know, trains in the air, but not underhanging like Philadelphia, New York things, but not like this. But Liverpool had them in Britain. And then in this book of envisioning, and there they are, exist in the real world. I'm trying to, why is that building all boarded up? It's weird that. So I'm going to look at that a minute, just in case we discover something weird. That there. It's looking a bit mud floody down there, but all of the front windows were plastered up. So you can go on that today. I'd love to go to this city and have a little go on this. But it wouldn't be the same. Everything looks better back then. Totally electric. Just shit out of the Victorian era. Just crazy. And you got that old sort of, it's going to go through a bit of Rome now, a little bit of a Roman aqueduct. Superior architecture, better world altogether. Now we got all these beds put up in where Toys R Us used to be in our city for all of the piles of homeless people in this terrible fucking weather. And then there's the gaslighting everyone, you know, with all the hotels, even the nice flashy ones, are full of visitors to this country, you know, who get put up. That's why they come here, because the state just puts them up. And it's a fucking real mess. Yeah, it is brutal for the people who live here in Britain at the moment. And it's just got a damn sight worse, especially after Rona. So Albert Rabida, he shows some incredible futuristic art. He nailed it on most things you'll find. So this is definitely a thing in the modern day, is people playing on their devices, sitting next to one another. He's looking at probably his ticker tape machine, seeing how the stocks and shares are doing, like Gomez Adams. And she's doing her thing, but they're on separate devices in the park. Okay. Big screen tallies, are they not a thing in the modern day? Everyone seems to have a big fuck off tally in their room for some reason. It's not really my thing. Well, that a bit bigger there. Especially when they're all encompassing and that fucking flicker rate and all of that. It's just, oh no, I can't take this fucking big tally, I find, with them. But yeah, they had them like envisioned, you know, oh, excuse me, some of these are crazy, under the coal fire as well, which I find fascinating. It's a big screen tally, and he seems to be speaking into something there, and she's listening there. So actually this is a big screen and he's doing Skype calls. It's a little bit more advanced. Wow. Electricity, I think, was a lot more used than they're telling us. I think they just spin us a yarn with a lot of the images. They're all fudged up. Timelines are skewed. So we can glimpse this golden era. I mean, we know it was close by. We know there's a reset. And we know that everything was fucked and it took a while. Something to do with a calendar switch off. I don't know why there's that Star of David on there, but what you see is these dirigibles, and they just come up, these small balloons, pick you up on your balustrade or outside your window. You literally step out. There seems to be some fuckery going on there, can't tell you what. Lighthouses with giant moonlight lamps underneath, illuminating from many, many, many miles. They don't have them anymore. Not the same anyway. The old tech was quite incredible. And being shot at great distances across the countryside, and that is an actuality as well, using air, traveling by air. Pneumatic tubes, guys, was in place, as many of you know by now, before choo-choo steam. So how advanced were they, these balloons, so guys? I think that they were far more advanced, and the skies are liquids and they look like fish. you know, like the sail in the skies. I think they're multifunction. I'll probably do the sea with one of them. It's crazy how I seen it and then it was there, you know. It's like it's happened. It's like the never-ending story. This has happened so many times with what we've been doing for years on YouTube. So that looks like a cross between a juggernaut and a American Civil War ship. Did they really have them? Yeah, they did. They juggernauts shit out of nowhere as well. They were just incredible. And the battleships, World War One. So just looks like something like out of futuristic films you see now, like Oblivion or something, like things that just lift up and just take off electromagnetically. Telephone cabin. So there you are. Just want to ring girlfriend. Yeah, you haven't got your device on you. You pop in a cubicle, crank her up, and then she's on her device, sat at the dressing table. Look. Hi, honey. They envisioned it even before it was invented, and all of these air balloons, aerodynamics, before aerodynamics were actually a thing, and they all look like fishes as well. I think the air was definitely more fluid. And the fire brigades were woefully inefficient, as we're going to see later on in this era. They couldn't bin fire. And like these vessels look a little bit like UFOs, don't they, for that era as well? In fact, they look a lot like it. It's like some tech on the front. They look exactly like UFOs, and this was envisioned, you know, 1890s, these pictures, guys. So, yeah. Underwater, why wouldn't they? All of that space and area, most of this place is water. Water above, water below, water all around. Almost as if we're in some sort of vessel, which I do think we are in. Stuck in the wall. So, Rubida's vision of electricity, spaghetti spy wires, sky wires. Spy wires, why did I do that? And these cute little craft that you see in like Fifth Element and stuff that can just drop you around. Could definitely see that in the past. Huge structures like that. Okay, it's just a lovely flavour to Tartaria and stuff anyway. And there's a mansion. Imagine living in there. It just turns around. Super cool. You got a kite out, catch some lightning. That is a fish. Fish does not swim, it is swum. And the bird does not fly, it's flown. So they both got fins, except one got wings. They are pretty much a fish is a bird. One's in the sea, one's in the sky. But the sky is also a liquid, just a lot of viscosity. But you know, atomically wise, not so different. You can see under here, Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. What if all of that actually was on top? Like that sky train that they envisioned that actually existed. They had it for Strasbourg and it really was there. Just saying. Thank you kindly, Magic Nova. That's really lovely of you. Happy new 2024. A wiggly flat thumbs. So pensions. That is a pension. That is a hostel or a hotel that goes floating. If you remember when they said they were going to have a hotel in space, they were going to have a space lift made up of nanotubes and go all the way to space. You could see all of the world below you. All of the stuff. 2018. And Elon Musk's like taking names, to go and live on Mars. And going to go and live on the moon. We're going on the moon as well. He said a lot of shit that never really happened. None of this stuff. Nobody ever questions it. It's like, yo, Elon, what go on with fucking moon mission? What go on with all these people who put their names down to go and live on Mars and never come back, yo? He's like, I never said that. And then he runs away. hides in his man suit. The author making cylinders of his own works, I don't know, but it's definitely some sort of recording device. They had cylinders back then, they put on wax. But they recorded his master's voice, the voice from Scotland. Take the high road and you take the low road. I'd get to Scotland before ye. And self-care, yeah. Getting a stethoscope and listening to your own heart as you walk in case you get some palpitations. And then you know you should sit down on a rock. Oh, I love this month of honor. I can walk. Oh no, she's listening to that. It is opera. It is opera in a viewer. So they had that nailed. Because I think they fucking had it. The elites. Okay, we got a load of phonographs. They had them in when phonographs are records for you younger viewers. Not that there are any. They were like big CDs. Okay, needle went off them and it made a sound, and they were fantastic. And basically, we used to like go into like HMV, put a record on, and then listen to it, see if we can buy it and take it home. But I used to listen to it and think, yeah, not buy that. No, I've actually listened to it, unless I really, really liked it, which was actually what they were up to in the first place. And records invoices, so it's patents to prevent counterfeiting. So voice authentication, which is great because I got that now. So the works of Victor Hugo, the works of Charles Dickens, Binding of the Future, will be probably holographic. Manufacturing books, well, not doing too much of that really, are they? So, excuse me, that's that few sounds. Phasing this out. These automatic libraries, yeah, they just basically, that thing's full of every book in the world, but it's all like hidden in the fifth dimension or something. Just put it in, and like the replicator in Star Trek, it shits out the book, out that little hole. Sorry, I don't really know what's going on. This is really good. Exploiting his own works. He's basically invented a machine for stuff. Wires going into houses. He's got electricity for everybody in that box, guys, but they're not sharing with us the technology. And Pullman circulating library, so you can read your book and circulate around on a roller coaster type affair. I'll listen to it. Audio books. So yeah, listen to things from far away as well. So I have shown you, like, you know, beyond this, when you get to the Edwardian periods in the 1920s, they got everything. They're smashing it, wireless, everything that they tell us come along later. Nothing new under the sun. This was the date that time traveler in Time Machine took. New Year's Eve, 1899, which is coincidentally, for some of you in Australia, today. The time machine. So that's what we're doing now. We're time traveling. We're envisioning. We're going to envision. This was an envision of, read it again, it was called the Angel of Destruction, which was an apocalyptic air balloon which could destroy fleets, go anywhere in the world, in arid regions. It was somewhere between a space sail ship and a battleship. Absolutely huge, a bit like that one on the Sky Captain thing that I mentioned earlier. And it would take out these, like sky whales. Look at this crazy futuristic setting. We haven't, we haven't got them now, they say, but we don't know really how yet. Electromagnetic and levitation was definitely known to these people, as I will show you, on their railways, etc. Look at that thing. Jeez. So yeah, so imagine that, a dirigible that's got that sort of weaponry, that sort of capability, and it goes over American cities, late 1800s, and it reaps destruction. So let's have a look at this little video for a couple of seconds, give you an idea of the world that went before us. Now, everyone is immaculately dressed. You don't get litter. You don't get litter. Yeah. if you do get shit on the road because of these horses, shit everywhere, but you can shovel that up later. It's good for the crop. Anyway, so they've got the motor car, they've got bicycles. Hey, guy with white gloves. And they built all of this cool stuff and infrastructure. They've got all that stuff there on bicycles, but they've got the electric tram. I believe it's electric. Yes, it is. It's electric. Choo-choo, like that woman nearly died. So it's like that when we see, I've seen this for Bradford in England. It looks exactly the same, except for that monster architecture at the bottom. Come on, don't scroll on me. Does that? It also does that by there as well, weirdly. So yeah, something went wrong, didn't it? What was it that went wrong? Was it the Illuminati or was it us? Because we built some minds, built all this, but we've been totally dumbed down by, you know, education system and things that make you go crazy. But before, I don't think they had too much of that going on. They did have a best stunk of shit everywhere, though. It's one thing. All these giant buildings, and all they got is bleeding horses. I'd like to see him try and build one of these buildings. One thing you do not hardly see in any of these films ever is things being built. What you do see is a world completed. Massive, big stone buildings. Where's the wild fucking West anyway? It doesn't exist, does it? Vancouver, it's prone to being destroyed. It's been destroyed in an apocalyptic fire. If you have a look. But there it is. Similar story to San Francisco and all of the American cities. And I think that they're using angel of destruction technologies, like from air balloons, laser that shit from above. So yeah, this looks really familiar to me. Like I seen a Halifax in England video, and it looked identical to this. Like everywhere is exactly the same. Here we go. The Canadians, yeah, really good at doing stuff and building stuff, aren't they? Exactly the same as the British. Doesn't look very French at all. Looks like London or anywhere in Britain. Or anywhere in the Western world, because it's all replicated architecture. I noticed they did phase a lot of it out in the south with that southern field of architecture, which is really lovely. But here, fuck no. They got horses and carts to carry all of them bags, spuds, potatoes. Seems like a really clumsy way, and you've got to get your horses together and shit in the morning. You just have to be up the crack of dawn. Leaving at past 7, all weathers. Canada, Vancouver, it's freezing. So they're doing that. I don't know. They sell drugs in there. Probably good ones too. It's my suspicion. Run, fuckers, run. So yeah, got these advertising boards, that's for sure. Oh, let's turn down here. What have they got? So we're time traveling. I feel like I'm there. I'd love to be able to just pop into this street, but I have like their clothes on so nobody looks at me and a pocket full of cash. Yeah. So I go to visit that drugstore and whatever else is going on in like Victoria and Vancouver. I'm sure there's stuff going down. Just ask somebody, where's stuff happening, bro? So what you mean? It's like, where's it happening? Got anywhere you can get a decent Bloody Mary in this place? Oh. Did you look in a colada? Did you actually share this video out, guys? Could you? Because it's like Flaterday. See what they did there? There's an old building there, and there's one thrown up behind it. But this is castellations. Looks really old. What are they looking at there? Real estate. Okay, we're going out of town now. Let's see what's happening. The mudflood is going on. Yeah. Ah, look at that. It's jets. No, they're not. It's electricity cable for the tram. Had you though, didn't I? Ha ha ha. Get away, bike. Get away, you fucking smelly horseman. God. Back to civilization. Stone and brick and horse shit. Great. So, you know, I've actually nailed. This is like the throwover of another world. They go, you know, touched up and stuff. It's like epic. I wonder how old this film actually really is. This could be hundreds of years old. This could be before the reset. And they're just telling us. I haven't seen anything dated at all. on this video at all. Where is in big letters is it saying 1900? They're just telling us that's the case. Fuck with us. So yeah, I would definitely go for the more hovercar-y, you know, more Star Wars than horse and cat. But horses are lush. I do like them, and yeah, it's a beautiful little clip-cloppy thing. They got shit, big deal. We'll deal with that. We'll put it on the crop, as I said. And they, you know, silver lining mine of that shit. Well, a bit smelly cropsage. Yeah, okay. The bikes, they're not exactly bouncy, are they? They don't look like, they look like rock hard wheels or something. Okay, there's somebody with a hat. Oh, he's gone. So it looks like we got a traffic jam. Yeah, traffic jams were terrible at 10 to 12 in the morning. Peak traffic jam hour. It's not exactly like the central of London, this place, is it? Come on, the fucking way, horse. Oh, do you see that? That's just magic. They had them powers back then, guys. See what I mean? We've lost all our magical abilities. This tram driver can just make things just disappear. So we're going out into the posh, big suburbs where all of the city houses are. Tram takes you out to them, drops you off your front door. Lots of dogs swimming around, but they're really covered up. I'm guessing it's cold though. I'm guessing if it wasn't, they'd still be covered up. But don't even get too many bikinis at this period in time, fortunately for them. Anyway, I like a trip down memory lane. Now, Portland in May, not to be mistaken with Portland in Oregon. It had one of these balloons, is it? But really early, like before, you know, before recorded time. No, actually it was 1866. This thing is gone. District is gone. I noticed this weird MO. I've examined them. I haven't seen any people. So other people. There's a couple of tents. That's the existing population, or is that the staff? Because I can't see any people. There's two there. I don't think that's the entire population. Where everyone went when their city disappeared. You see a bit of mudflood thing here. See this wall down below street level? See a few mudfloody buildings. But yeah, streets are cleared. Everything's, you know, the usual, as we see. People, crews, stacking all of the bricks into piles to build it all back again. Where did they get them from? They shit out nowhere because they ain't got any people in the city, have they? So they just got workers, put the names out. We're rebuilding, clear the roads. Oh, that must have been an amazing fire to be able to do that. What kind of fire does that? It's all these bricks. Maybe it melts the mortar and when it turns to water, and then maybe the bricks are just all decide to pile into a pile together. Unanimously, because it's democracy. Aren't they old walls? They're a bit Roman, don't they? Down below the road level. Mudflood basement. There's apocalyptic, isn't it? I wonder where everyone is in lovely old Oregon. Trees look fan-fucking-tastic, but they're flame-proof. I like this building, excuse me, which looks like something hit it in the side. But it's a fire. They haven't been attacked. This is not the Civil War or anything. This is just like, oh shit, we were really unlucky. Look at that mud on the street in that massive building. It just makes no sense. So there's a woman. There's 3-4 people around. That building's not looking too good. City Hills. Not too good. So yeah, there's a couple of ghosts there of people. 3, I'd say. A few ghosts, a few people there. Yeah, it's like Hiroshima. It's like everyone's gone. Streets are clear though. Everything's turned to bricks though. As so is the nature of fire. Wow, they're big pipes, aren't they? There's a boat. And everybody is gone. Strange fire. Streets clear. Few people around. Man, oh man, you had some sort of war and some sort of takeover. That's what I'm saying. It's what the photographic evidence points towards. rather than some random fire that leaves trees and makes buildings completely disappear. Where is, okay, where is it? Where is this building? Did it fall down into this hole and it's all in that hole? All right. It's weird then. It doesn't look like it's there. So it's just a fucking disappeared is what it looks like. So they, you know, these are survivors. Silver liner miner here. All the trees are fantastic. And you got 4 tents. Shit. Okay. What's that? Someone's gone there. Someone knows this building. Oof. These papers, they didn't burn when this building was on fire. It's paper. Maybe it's reading into it too much. Anyway, streets are cleared. Everything is just falling into little bricks. So it's the nature of fire. Maybe if we could find an old disused city and replicate it as an experiment, see if giant buildings actually fall into piles of bricks for an experiment. Because, you know, I'm no expert on fire damage, but that just doesn't seem right to me. First, how come all American cities look this fact at the same period in time? Like, you know, like a major war. It looks worse than Europe in World War II, guys. It's just craziness. It's what the fuck? What the fuck? Come on, look at it. Oh, the trees are fantastic. No problemo. Maybe they put some fireproof retardant on them. It's difficult to even say. Okay. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I'm coming up. 600 people of you watching. Thank you for popping by. We're going to have a little reminisce of some of the cool stuff that we did for 5 minutes now before we go through some more images and the images of the day. Thank you all for popping by. We have Julia. Paper made from the same type of tree. I got some Canadian redwood there. Coincidentally, that's where my girlfriend Shelby is, the redwoods, to look at the big trees. She said it's like the last place the vapor canopy was. They're supposed to be big, really big trees. Canadian redwoods, or in that case, California. Suzanne, Alistair, trees are good to see you. Tara Payne. Hi, lovely Henrique. Good to see you. Right then. Mr. Beast, good to see you. New SG set. Go for a rip, bro. Have you got a new motorbike? Careful. Motor errands. Good to see you, my friend. Small pole girl. DMs in the house. Good to see you. Jabby Black Sheep and Calistoga. Alpha Billy's in the house. WoooHooo! Alpha Billy. Good to see you, my friend. Johnny Man. Wiggly Fan from Epic Jolly Man. And Chris Marsden's also in the house. Good to see you, bro. Memory Man. WoooHooo! Memory Man. Celebrate good times. Come on. Wiggly Fly from Snow. There's a party going on around here. It's FE British. It goes on all the year. Check them good times and them laughter too. We're gonna get juicy with you. Okay. Paul, good to see you. Come on, Sarah. India's in the house. Good to see you. Starflower. Starflower across the universe. Scrape them off, Jim. Jack of all trades. Good to see you. My head. I said Calistoga. Okay then. Good to see you, Dudich. And Mama Say, Mama San, Mama Cat is in the house. Okay. That's me slowing down. Sound dead. Like Steve Austin, only in reverse. See, if there's no sound effects in life, you've got to add to them. Like squeaking brakes for your shopping trolley when you're in the supermarket. Yeah. You got wrong people. Right? You got add. This place, you know, don't get any narration, do you? Maybe I do. Maybe I have got a narration. Maybe my virtual life, where I'm in some sort of Truman show. Start to spot that actually. Anyway. Bob, good to see you. I can't work under these conditions any longer. Okay. Sponsored by Rebel. Bullsback. I know. Got some bad habits. Doesn't even matter. Okay then. Let's look at some more images. And ooh, what's that? What's that? Trees as well. Blah, buzz, whiz, bun. Oh, bun. Okay. Sounds like fun. Dean, good to see you. Okay. You're all being epic. That's what I like to see. Okay. You got your funky stuff on. You got your wiggly flat fun vibe going on. Okay. So yeah, started quite a good year this, your best year actually, like in the history of years. I've had a few back in the day, missionary stuff like that, young and free, and a horny sailor at sea. Can only imagine. Can't go into details. Anyway, celebrate good times. Okay. Reset. Okay. Let me see if that's right. Let me see. I turned Irish then. Okay, not go through phases. Celebrate good times. Come on. 420. I don't think I am, am I? Excuse me. I didn't share because I'm a bit of a spaz today. Doesn't matter because it's the holidays. I'll just get away with it because most people are wankers anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay. Happy talking, happy talk about things you like to do. So yeah, you know, my God, this is a good record. My Google photographs of the stuff that I get up to. So yeah, going back in time, we went to, before I left America, I went to all over it. But this was the lakes towards the end, where I was hanging around with Max Egan. On my friend Robin's land, there's Campbell, who was like literally like a fucking rock star. We had this different color, like stuff you put on the fire. See this hat? It's actually my hat. Robin made it for Campbell, but his head was too big and it didn't fit him. He's got a big head. He's a big bloke. But it fitted me. And this is my THC vape, which I fucking left there, along with my bottle of tequila, which is in the blue box. There's Cheryl. She was strutting guitar and there's that blue box with my tequila in. This here is Louis. He's lovely, he's built. He's got lovely eyes. So there. So we were standing by a real American Cammy in Campbell there. We were in Houston just before our round table meetup. God, we were so wankered. It was awesome the whole time. Like two rock stars. She was a little rock star. That was her mother's American car. They were interesting. I like interesting people. So here we are in San Diego. Fantastic time we had here. There we are in the sun. Only 2 months ago, or even less than that. And Britain is like another world compared to San Diego. We were in that theatre there for the Archaics Social Errant Expo with loads of different speakers. And then across the road was a book tree where I scored some books. There's Tony, my friend, Big John H. We love Big John. Campbell, me and Campbell was proper doing the California hit Ashbury thing. There's Jason in his socky walkies. He's got little ankle socks on, that guys, which is just short of his tats. Don't tell him I'm showing you in his socks. Okay, so yeah, we all piled in this spaceship thing here, and whizzed off to the convention. There are Two women that are up to no good. I can guarantee it. Whatever they're up to, it is double trouble MC. I can guarantee you. That's Sharon and Robbie. There's me and Campbell living in Lodge at Coronado Hotel, where we hung out, got completely wankered, talked about philosophical stuff. Basically, most of it just weird. And me and Jason, we always have a race to get into each ocean. Like, so basically, I've noticed, right? It's like he's not going to be beaten. Yeah. So if you go in the ocean, I'm going up to my waist, even though I haven't taken my fucking trousers off and my shorts are underneath. Yeah. I was going to do some underpants swimming, but I thought it might be offensive for YouTube, so I didn't bother. But I will next time anyway. So I'm just saying. So this was in the Pacific Ocean, my first time I'd ever seen it. Me and Campbell, yeah, got wet bollocks right by then. It was like, yeah, we got wet bollocks, Cam. Yeah, we got soaking wet bollocks. May as well fuck it. Now we're in. Once the bollocks go in, the rest of you can go in. Yeah, Jason got wet bollocks first. He's a fucking hero. Look, watch this now. He's like, wait. Yeah, he's right down on it, like make him look massive. They were pretty big. Ah, such a magical time with my friends in the ocean. So, yeah. So that Galveston beach, it's a bit of a bastard, actually. It keeps nicking my stuff. It's got my glasses, my Zippo lighter, and I've lost my shoes there as well, but I had to go and get the shoes back because basically I didn't have any to wear. And, you know, no glasses, no shoes in a fucking America. Jesus Christ almighty. So there's Campbell. They didn't even have real grass. I imported their sand. Such fucking cheapos. It was like pound stretcher. No, it was like completely the opposite to pound stretcher. It was completely the other end of the spectrum. I was like, okay. And it was all California birds everywhere. So palm trees, the whole fucking thing. Shing. I literally popped that. That was amazing to end up doing something like that with my life. There's Campbell. I mean, it was fucking rock stars. He likes a pina colada. I'm a Bloody Mary. Hold the Mary. No, hold the bloody. Just give me the Mary. So, yeah, here we are off into Coronado Beach, where it's basically military. All the battleships in the world. We probably fart and they know about it. So that was seismic activity. Now I find Liedtke just farted going over the bridge to Corona Bridge. All right. Farticus, flat of British. You've heard about his antics, haven't you? Yes, Colonel. We've heard about them. We base some of our theology on his, you know, especially saving what's left of the shipbags of humanity. They're over there, look, the American fleet. WoooHooo! Let's go and bomb a country. China! All that plastic shit they fucking sold us. Wankers. Give us our fucking reality back. WoooHooo! Make a video about me. So yeah, back in time a little bit further. We did, well, I've been going back and forth all last year, actually 4 months of last year was just me scooting around doing stuff in basically America land. And the best time of my life. And I love it all so very much. Anyway, so let's move on. So that's what I've been doing, discovering about life in America land and finding out that you have some sense of liberty in America and some sense of freedom. And they're not all in your shit constantly like they are in fucking Britain, which is a terrible way to be. I can't believe anyone lives here. Crazy. Anyway, somebody got, you know, you're just born here, aren't you? And it's an island, so you're like only fine. So you can't do that anymore. Apparently, unless you're Graham Hancock, you can go up to the top of the Great Pyramid. So I can't imagine where all the other stones are, because I can't imagine the Benjamin stone just sat on the top of all that expanse. There's a dozen people there, so half a dozen people. Here's Freddie Mercury. So yeah, that's what they're doing. Probably all high on drugs. brought in. So antiquitech stuff. Now these things are really interesting. Pick these out of a magazine. They look like radiolariums, don't they, as well? I wonder if that is part of the mechanism. That's better for these things. Look at the detail in these. Fucking hell. I gotta get ad block of YouTube. I did have it, but I had to uninstall it because it was blocking my stuff. And if you find more than one advert in my videos, that's evil fucking YouTube doing it to try and make me look greedy or bad or something. It's not me. I remove them almost immediately, so you don't have to fuck up your viewing pleasure. So there's that Sky Train. Like I said, Liverpool got rid of theirs. They had one. There's other cities, I guess, in. So I bet the whole of the world was like that. Beautiful electric Sky Trains. What's going on with the Virgin Mary then, guys? So it's the Virgin Mary, isn't it? So she hadn't had sex. She just had immaculate conception because the angel Gabriel visited her and he done an annunciation. He just zapped a baby who happens to be son of God into her vagina. But you get these, like the symbology and all of it is about vagina. I think they're telling us something about the Virgin Mary, you know, guys. And his girlfriend's called Mary. Why do you have a girlfriend with his mother's name? It's a bit weird, isn't it? And she was a hooker, they reckon. I know that there's nothing wrong with that. It's a really honest profession, I guess. But like, oh dear, you know, he's God's son, and he's taking that with, you know, maybe he's just a bit pervy. I don't know. How many sides has the pyramid got? Yeah, but you only see it when the sun hits at a certain angle. Okay, a lot of people think that it's only four-sided. It's not. So look at the Romanovs and all of their shit. So all of the farmers in Russia earn some all that money. Where do they get all their taxes from? All that money, it's just weird. But yeah, so this is what the elites do with all the taxes anyway. They spend it on shit because they're fantastic and they got special bloods, which makes them important. And everyone else can go fuck off and do one, I'm afraid, apparently. So I had an email off somebody from Africa. It's like, could you send me the booklet that this belongs to? I can't, it's lost. They wiped it out because he's like, that can't be real. I was like, well, it does look real. And I think you can grow horns. Loads of people got horns. I'm horny all the time. I'm only half wicked. He's got he's got horns and he's got bells on. He's got bells on the cat and bells on his ankles or shells. She shall have music wherever she goes. What's all that in the background? It's like a trippy palm tree with lights hanging off it or something. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a thing. Yeah. What's her name? Halle Berry. She's got 6 fingers or something, or 6 toes. So have you ever seen, I posted this week an old video, not that too many people were like, fucking hell, your hair grew quick, Matt. It's like, no, that was new, almost 5 years ago. A video that I posted about what I thought was happening with the pyramids, or putting a hypothesis, a theory forward that these were bunkers for the deluge. These photographs exist where there's 4 columns. This one definitely looks like it's a woman looking upward that way, and they definitely look like heads. And they are. This guy is looking at them. They are absolutely massive. But they have ground level, below ground level. That one looks like a face as well. So I don't think that they're columns that held a roof or anything. I really do feel that these were giant statues. And what has happened to them, I don't know. There's all mud all stuck to them and stuff. They're just like rocked, solidified. But that's really interesting. Maybe they were people and they just got rocked. So yeah, times change. Back in the day, they didn't have tip jobs, or they didn't go to the nail parlor or anything like that. Basically, they just used to just walk along females, and everyone would be like, wow. I used to love the 1970s. We used to have buses that were double deckers, and you could jump on and off the bus like you do in old London buses. And women had super, super short skirts on going up the stairs. I can only tell you, I was terribly mentally damaged by this experience. So yeah, if you're gonna have a kite like this monk, this good monk, okay, who's got, I thought he had more than 2 hands. No, he's only got 2 hands. He's got Jesus kite, which is lovely at Christmas. And Jesus is an angel now because he's got wings. We love him. No comment. Venetians and their watery wickedness. Look at all the rope. And all of their plants are to do with psychedelia. Got little bells there as well. Oh, a shit ton. Imagine carving that with your little copper chisel. Oh, Kid got a little doggy. Woof. Oh, that's a happy tale. Right, I wonder if this is a happy tale. Okay, so I think that this was going on. I think there was plenty of hairy men about that were constantly just didn't need clothes. They were too hairy. But notice he hasn't got any hair on his feet. So is it a suit? Like a hairy onesie? I'm feeling more inclined of hairy onesie at this stage. And he's big, unless that angel is really small, more like a Tinkerbell. What's she got? Yeah, LSD. It's what he prayed for, guys. Open wide. It's a bit big, isn't it? Take it. What's that? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's good. Unlike these, thank God. Highway to hell. They're going to burn. Yeah, it's going to be again and again and again. But on the bright side, you know, silver liner mine in there. They're having a really great time. Praise be. 1902, did that year actually exist? Well, I don't know, because this women, I think they're a women American baseball team. Oh, no, football team is football. Excuse me. They play soccer back then. We're in 1902, but this one looks a bit fake. I'm not sure if they've just done that, because it all looks fake as fuck. That looks fake. I don't know. To make out that that year exists, because something like a schism happened, you know, when the sky cracked up and then you all forgot because you got flashy thinged. That thing happened before, not the more recent one on July 5th, 2012, when we cranked that weird machine out. So yeah, if you ever want to cheer yourself up, although the song is shit, Snoopy, hang on, there's a video on YouTube and it's brilliant. When you watch it, think of me and you'll think, yeah, I can see why Martin likes this video. So why the weirdness with Snoopy? Yeah, look at the girl. She's like, oh, just touch my Snoopy nose before you go to the fucking moon. Yeah, because it'd be the last thing you ever do. Ridiculous. So, so flawless art is another subject we look into on Flat Earth British. You overlooked. We think there's some sort of crazy 3D printing technology or something else going on. Also, we think that a lot of these buildings were built for giants like this guy, rather than for the wee little people of Lilliput that now inhabit it. And then in the past, you had things like this serpent coming up out of the depths and then just wreaking havoc on the surface. So what is it? Fuck knows. Yeah, that's what John Veen was shouting. It wasn't Year of the British. Here is a big fuck off sea creature with steel brazier. Raja, whatever they said in them days. Yeah, so that is like a serpent with an army of gonna fuck you uppers using their weaponry. So here's an old building in what looks like St. Petersburg. I would say definitely Russia, because the way they're dressed. And they found underneath red brick and tunnelage and underground world. Under there. Mudflood. Okay, it is Christmas, Greater London News, 1970s. We're going to dance to the Bay City Rollers tonight. And she likes a bit of T-Rex. And they're going to drink. Because the world was better, yeah? Because everyone was just not completely polluted with all the chemicals in the foods and the weird stuff. And everyone's just really weird now, guys. It was such a better time. Look at this guy. Coming to hang out with the humans. He's come down from the northern countries. He pities us. He's like, oh, they're so fucking stupid. I'm going to bring them some spiritual enlightenment. And he's in silks because he comes from Hyperborea. Come, my friend, come with me. You seem the better of them all. Really? Yes, you're worthy. Give us a kiss. Really? It's a custom where I come from. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Just a bit. Give me time. So, mudflood. This is a building that got caught in a real mudflood in modern day. And that's what it looks like when a mudflood hits. Mud. This is what it looks like when a woman plays a musical instrument that is actually a penis and a set of bollocks, as we call them in Britain. Testes to you, but scrotum totem. It's as big as her. She's happy. Yeah, I know, White Rabbit. Yeah, I'm late for a very important day. Not to say I'm late. That cake looks yummy. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Better get a move on, is it, Matt? Yeah. Time is running out, Matt. You better get the fuck. Get to the early America land. Get to the helicopter. I'm mind controlled by White Rabbit. So let's try and investigate, only because I can. Signori Weaver. She's looking a bit big, isn't she? She's a big girl. Let's just imagine she's a big girl. Her face looks really boy, doesn't it? But look, you know, she's got mammalian intrubitors. So I'm thinking Tokyo. Okay. But men can take tablets to make them have little man boobs. Okay. I'm going to go with that she's just got a 1970s beaver. Rather than the accustomed, I haven't got one at all, or the Brazilian equivalent of today. Or she's hiding something else in there that is not tucking away quite correctly for the movie scene. Now, I don't remember all that extra spacage or thing going on when I seen this film Tripping on Mushrooms in the Odeon in Cardiff. Okay, Aliens 2. When she gets in the knickers. Do you remember that? No, I actually thought it was a woman back then. Anyway, transvestigation over. It's fun to do with transvestigations. So yeah, it's under the pyramids where they survived the flood, or all pyramids. There's tens of thousands of hits for underwater pyramids still existing. What if that was under the gas plateau? And what if these would invigorate you? The bandstands, or maybe they were even teleportation devices like what they were in Joe 90. Oh, that music's getting all dramatic. Makes me want to eat to Quality Street. So, do you notice, right? The world of 110 years ago, and this is Fifth Avenue. So I get that there's Vanderbilt mansions and Astor's stuff going down, but there's no vandalism. There's no poverty. Nobody's smelly. There's no garbage anywhere, guys. No garbage anywhere. No vandalism. No smelly. No nothing. I bet you flowers smell in New York City at this time still. What happened? Don't answer that question. I already know. Fucking travesty what they did to human. I want us back there. I mean, no. Do I want us back to horse and carriage? No. New future tech, maglev technology. We float the fuck around. Yeah, flying zero G or electromagnetic underpants, and then we just like float around like Superman does, because these can't really fly. So what every woman wants for Christmas, yeah, it's got a good suck on it, love. Really? Well, I really like that it matches my dress. Yeah, I thought I'd do that. That's why I bought you the green dress as well. So you could sort of blend in with the rest of the room. I can smoke my pipe, read the paper, and not really know you're there. So, yeah, things were male chauvinist as fuck in the past, weren't they? Women, you know, they just had to like tell them what to do and shit. Try that in modern age, see how it goes down. Fuck no. You should get your fucking ass kicked. Fucking kung fu fucking kick you these days. So that's just tell me what to fucking do. So this is the other side. Forget the shit and the weird stuff in the sky. That's just ridiculous. The artist is just gone on a stupid. But imagine if Club Tropicana and all that groovy stuff was all happening on the other side of the ice wall. I like it. I like it. Eh? They got a super highway as well. Yep. That's where they're all going. Doing that, all in building projects. It all looks like that. Yep. Did you know about Venus had a penis? Well, of course you did. It's common knowledge. And a sister, I mean a brother. But did you know this? History was weighing me down. I know the feeling. History's weighing me down. So confused with it all. Dong, dong, da dong, 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 doing, doing, doing. Do you see Anchor Watt? Be good on acid. Look at this. It's all designed for trippiness, this Anchor Watt. Back in the day, the Khmer Rouge was so trippy. I do feel a Phoenician influence though, and also Vader, but strongly trippy. It's another image of a deeply depressed and destroyed city. So there are millions of people right now in Britain are freezing their asses off because the weather's just bollocks constantly. You never see the sun. We don't even know what the sun is. Last time I seen the sun, I thought it was the moon on fire. But praise be that he's keeping his fingers warm, because I like the old people. Now, we can see here in this shot of Batgirl, okay, in the old Batgirl, yeah, we can see why she got the job as Batgirl, and this one who went for the role, never. They gave her the secretary. It's like, will I be back to see? It's like, no, you're going to be secretary. Really? Yeah, why? So really tight suits back then, didn't they? Yeah, I noticed in the Avengers, Dinah Rigg wears really tight suits. I tell you who else? Space 1999. It's awfully off-putting, guys. 1880s, 11th Street, yeah, Washington Heights, New York City seems to be missing. So it looks like in 1880, even though I didn't know that New York had been destroyed that recently, this area of New York is missing. Which was just news to me until this week. So, simple, but beautiful. My mouth is watering. Homemade chips, beans, and egg. This is, in fact, my favourite meal, is egg, beans, and chips. It's so simple. I'd have a bit of red sauce on it, though. Oh, fucking hungry now. So they're buildings to make music then, apparently, according to this. The whole building. Pipes attached, organs. And I've seen this in colour, and it looks like that's something out of Sgt. Pepper's. It's just, what the fuck? So there's 560 of you watching. Welcome to my Facebook page, and welcome to the Liedtkes Tartaria channel, and also welcome to Martinliedtke channel. Thank you for being here on the day before New Year's Eve, Flaterday night, to look at all things Tartaria, all things antiquitech, like that thing there. It's there. It looks like it might do something. Is it active in the modern day? I think so in some places. But even in the Bible days, you can see some of the stuff associated with Moses, these things, stacking technology. You've seen this on Flat Earth British. Read my first book. Seen the secret, the Greatest Secret Never Told series. We've talked about nesting. And with Christopher on the show, when I was in America, we built a nesting device. Russian dolls are self-centered, aren't they? So more antiquitech, sacred geometry. There's an eye in that one, not sure. Oh, definitely looks like antiquitech. I don't know about that thing. It looks like the Hellraiser cube. So this thing's in Europe, right? And it's an anomalous cage. We've seen this in old black and white pictures, got antiquitech and stuff, but it's like definitely Faraday cage feel going on. Imagine maybe that it was that you could go in there for protection when there was some sort of electromagnetics happening or something. It's just crazy. Otherwise, you know, why would it be like that? Sigma. Lost or hidden tech? I think it's definitely hidden tech, and it's just in plain sight. But we're just wondering what the fuck it did. But you know, I think it felt along the lines of Faraday cage. I am. It's crazy. So yeah, magnets to drive high-speed trains were talked about in the past. Did they have them? Yes, some places. They had electric trains, you know, turn of the last century in Germany, and I think definitely you would have had them before. But magnets, so maglev technology propelling at high speed trains forward, like bullet train, etc. They got them now in the modern day. They were envisioning this maglev technology. This is where we should have been going over mountain ranges like this at an incredible speed. And Tesla tech, fueling or wirelessly, okay, controlling the weather. And the weather is the shit. And I noticed there's storms in the Pacific, there's storms here, there's storms everywhere. Maybe the whole northern hemisphere will be just one big fucking storm. I mean it. Have you seen this? Mary Barbie. They got them for sale now, guys. Mary Barbie. She's got a little lizard. She's standing on a serpent. So that's Mother Mary. And she's a baby. But good news is Jesus Christ is king. Yay, baby king. Do you think I don't give a fuck about, like, you know, Jesus Christ's sex life, but you know, his wife was a pro. We've all seen her in The Last Temptation of Christ. Fucking hell, guys, that's too much. So but each to their own. So how long have they been using green screen technologies? Well, at least that long, because this is the 1940s. Paramount Pictures presents you're seeing lamp green screen. So yeah, all of that space fakery that came along later, they had all of the green screen technologies way before, or in that case, green technologies. So do you know the Vatican? No, I know you don't know personally. You know about them, yeah. Well, they got a thing about reliquaries. They leave bits all over their churches of dead saintages. Now, why do they do that? Is it because the last of the saintages had some special abilities, or they were made of magic dust or something, you know? So, you know, this is the arm of a great saint, yeah? So this place will now be blessed because his arm is in it. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Yeah. Don't reliquary me. Oh, look. Yeah. Blessed are the cheesemakers. It's Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's great, isn't he? I know. Bleed now. What's going wrong? I don't know. What's going wrong? Well, there's snow everywhere and I'm in my underpants. What happened to the hot weather? It's been unseasonably cold, sire. Bleeding hell almighty. I'm in my fucking underpants on a cross. Yes, sire. I know it doesn't usually snow up here on this mountain in these woods at all, because we are in Israel, aren't we, or Palestine, or whatever it's fucking called. It's called it Phoenicia. Bastard. Here are some Welsh women, which are witches. Look at the backgrounds, completely fake. They look really confused by the camera, but they're Welsh women because that's what we look like. That's our national costume, don't you know? This is good. They looked again with the UFO thing going on in an old book. This is the second deluge, and stacking a UFO type machine, a large machine with two of each creatures for the next deluge, which is definitely a possibility. So who won World War One? So apparently the Americans came late in the war, a bit like World War Two, and they take the spoils of war back to New York in the wave helmets, and they build a pyramid. So Did the America win the war, or was it the Illuminati? Because you've got this pyramid shit going on everywhere. So yeah, what is the pyramid made of? Is made of spiky German captain helmets. There can't have been that many German captains. You made them yourself. You didn't even bring them over. That's bullshit on toast. I don't believe that for one fucking second that you shipped that many thousands of spiky German helmets. They didn't all have them as an issue. That was for, I think it was commissioned officers. You'll find. Oh, that's just weird. I think that's made up there. Onward. So here, as you can see in this image, is Moscow, and that street looks mighty fucked. You can see some antiquity below the street. Urban renewal. So here we go. He's dead. Watch his soul rise. We're doing some weird Egyptian stuff going on, and some Chinese stuff going on. Which do you like better? It's not Christian, is it? It's got a big M on his head. From Madassa. And it's George Washington. He's got an ankh, and he's got a marshmallow on a stick for when he gets up to hell, for heaven, for toasting. First thing he's going to do is going to toast that marshmallow. So, mudflood. Real? Not real. Yeah. Does it look like this building's been buried to fuck in mud and has a level of the building with windows which were covered in mud at some stage and be dug out? Yeah. So where did the mud come from? Some apocalyptic event since this building was built on. I think that's good evidence. Mud flood. So yeah, they envisioned in this, oh shit, excuse me, Market Street, San Francisco, yeah, in 50 years. And it's on these postcards that you see bombing around the shit out of nowhere that I've never seen before. And they showed you Tartaria balloons and undercarriage electric sky trains, which they definitely had in Germany. So they existed. Brilliant. Behold the answer to all your problems. This is for all you Virgos out there, primarily, or all of you. Yes, it's a lady with a green boob tube in her knickers, tartan knickers, in kicky boots with a giant river madness. I missed you so much. I missed you too. God, you're big. God, you're lovely. Ah, that was really nice. You fuck with one, you fuck with us all. My multiple personalities, that's for all of you Geminis out there. Now, I know a few of you are battling with this. Who said that? No, I'm not schizophrenic. So, Gemini ladies, yeah, I have to deal with it. Can't take it no more. I don't mean, Geminis are just, I don't know what I'm doing no more. Anyway, if it wasn't for my lack of serotonin and TikTok addiction, I would be over for all of you Capricorn. It would be all over for all of you. She's going to come kill us with that. Monster lady. Capricorns. Now, this is the best one, is Libra, because it's mine and it's truthful and charming. Okay. Well, I'm over myself, so I'm not going to call myself charming because that'd be weird. Animita mascara. Yes, please. These lovely little leaves. Yes, please. And everything else on offer in that picture. Truthful and charming. Yes, please. I am a typical Libra. I am, because I require balance. Like spiritual perfection. The stuff you've heard about me is a lie. And way worse. Little Miss Gemini lady. I know. We know your secret. We know. I love being me. It pisses off all the right people. Same year, baby. Same year. I love being me. Pisses off all the right people. Keeps all the right people away from me. Yeah. Like the culty weird fuckers. Can't fucking think for themselves. My hobbies include painting, fashion, and contributing nothing to society. Like, but you know, it's your life, and I think that's okay. So yeah, a lot of these old future postcards, Leo Minster in the future. It's a British town with, again, under sky trains, hanging sky trains. And it's Italian balloonage. So, the Princess and the Pea. Seems to be all about fucking her, don't it? Me, fucking me. Jesus fucking Christ. I know she's a princess, but get over it. So she insists on having one mattress after the other, and she can still feel the pee. What she really said is, I have had a pee. And what she really wanted was for them to replace the bedding that she already had, but they're really stupid in the Middle Ages. So they just kept adding a bed and a bed. She said, no, a pee. Another bed. No, a pee. And he just went on like that for all that many mattresses. I think that's the real story. Because otherwise, it just makes no sense. It's stupid. You wouldn't feel a pee for all that anyway. Complete sense. So anyway, let's have a look at this world. Oh, look at that. This is under Paris. You can see a station under the road. Goes all the way under that road. The giant mud-flooded buildings. Look a little bit Gothic-y. A bit onion domey going on there. But definitely that feel, Germanic feel to it all. Oh. That is the end of my images of the day. For today! I'm going to come back for a minute because we are on 10 o'clock. I start at 8 o'clock. I'm on for 2 hours. I'm not going to be doing like a 4-hour presentation because I've done like a 4.5-hour presentation only 5 days ago for Christmas Eve. Okay, catch up on that. And I put another post out 2 days after that. Okay. But I'm going to definitely put more content about like less is more. And I don't want to like, you know, fucking be annoying. Tower, Witches of Oz. Good to see you. Okay, we got a couple more things to share. It'll take another 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to cut out because I'm really kind of start thinking about food at the moment. Ted, Lord Fry bread. Still no cross in the Bible. No, because the cross is a cube, and it's all a clue, and it's a puzzle put down for the place where we live. And I think it's all about an ascension to spiritual perfection and the road through psychedelic processes, possibly. In case of religion, I got a couple of books which very persuasive arguments tell you that's the case. Cheryl, good to see you. The controllers do love, they love a bit of cheese. They are really cheesy. Mr. Beast fan. Ray Bedford from Boston, good to see you. Yeah, froze his bollocks off, but it's okay. Mary came along later and she warmed him up for him. It was okay. Would you like me to warm your bollocks, sire? It's like, fuck yeah, freezing, fucking snow, fucking Jerusalem. Christopher, but it was really depressing, so everyone cried. All the angels were crying at the same time and it froze. All the angels' tears. That's why it's white, because it's pure, like angels. Gee! But I knew. Yes, blessed are the cheesemakers. I think, you know, producers of dairy products should be shouted more. It's Bella, good to see you, bro. And, ooh, Alva Billy, Tet, good to see you. Dallas Fowler's in the house. So, get them futuristic books. I'll link that up. You can go through a few yourself. You'll be quite mind blown, especially on the electromagnetic stuff. It's like, fucking hell, are they thinking this? Have they got this? In some cases, they had this. So, a bit confusing that bit. What's that? They did a film fakery of the nuclear bomb detonation. Fake as fuck. Yeah, the Trinity test is bollocks, mate. It says that they exploded 120,000 tons of TNC. That's what you're looking at, basically. But they got the radio and the television at that time, see? So they basically tell people what's going on, and everyone just believes that. Doesn't matter. They don't need any evidence. Just say words on the television screen. That's all the evidence you need. So, Eric, Anthony, good to see you. And Liddy's in the house. Okay, so what else we got here? Okay. Vinny and Jay Nelson's in the house. And I Rise movement. Okay, so there's a new year upon us. We're going to be even more epic and fantastic. We've got stuff planned. There's a new movie coming out about Tartaria in the spring. There's other projects in the mix as well. For a fantastic 2024. Last year's anything to go on. Yippee, indeed. Keep that vibration mega high. Free electricity is what it's all about, bro. Keep that mega wiggly flat firms vibration high. Okay, like grasshopper. Okay, be humble like grasshopper. Yeah, just mosey in that tone, and then everyone's like, "You got a Bible where you come from, boy?" Or something like that. And he's like, "Yeah, be like water, my friend." Like that. Yeah. That's what, if I ever went to China, which is never going to happen, unless I'm like, you know, prisoner of war, I would be really annoying to them. I don't think they'd handle it really, or any captive. I would be really annoying. It's like, you make too much noise, chop off his finger. If you make another noise, Mary. And I'd be like, yeah, you know the Earth's flat, don't you? If you know about Mandela effect, they'd be dribbling in no time. Do you know about mudflood? Do you know about Tartaria? Be like, stop it! Make him stop talking. Be like that for the. So I'm good at that. Got to be good at something, guys, haven't you? Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, multi-talented me. Jack of all trades, master of none. Rocket, good to see you. Go, man, go. Yeah, go, man, go. Thanks for all the support and everything this year. Thanks for everyone being epic. It's been not an easy ride this year, I gotta be honest. It's been tough. My heart has been torn to shit because. Hi, Stacey in Massachusetts. International relationships are tough. So home. That's a bull spot, man. Fucking hell. Henrik, I hate space. Don't hate. Love. Just feel love in you. Feel love. I love make-believe bullshit things. Don't even connect. Don't even care. I'm out of it anyway. I don't even care anymore. Especially about, like, you know, people thinking, you know, I think most people know the Earth's flat. In my mind. Because if they don't, you know, it's just a special level of stupid by now. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Then they're faking it all. I can't get up high enough to take a fucking photograph. Well, what about boats going over the horizon? Everything can be fucking explained. Yeah, once you know what's perspective things. And it is all perspective anyway, and perception. And we don't know shit all about consciousness, where we're derived from, where life arrived from. What is the meaning of life? What are we doing here? But we're getting an idea anyway. Could be completely fucking wrong, but I doubt it. Because I think it's like, definitely been here before, reincarnation. And I definitely think done this shit before. Because I just instinctively feel like, because of all the deja vu, that I've done this shit before. Give zero light. Yeah, listen, don't even worry about my diet or anything, okay? For thanks, I'm really cool. Honest. I can change your metabolism of like fucking skanky things and make them good. Doesn't matter. Flat Earth rocks. I can make skanky things better, like that dirty water, turn it into beautiful drinkable water. Sending loving vibes. Okay, love is a good thing. I am into that. It's one of my favorite things. Martin, you are an expert. You are a wise teacher. I could have been a teacher. People told me that when I was young. You'd be a good teacher, but I just don't like. You taught them doing stuff and they'd be all that, wouldn't it? But I would have been good. I would have been a good teacher. I would like to have done that. Quite right. Martin, the history teacher, but my lessons would be crazy good. Okay, we're going to share the first screen for a little bit. What we got here now, guys, is a couple of books that I will share in the descriptions box following this video for you to look at. But these are some images. This is a hard drive that Jason gave me when I was over there. I only opened it this week because basically I couldn't find the hard drive. And it's a collection of occult images, and there are thousands. I was going to decode them. A lot of them are, you know, Bacchusite related, like Bacchus, Nibaris, and then you got the Masonic compass with the plasma burst pyramid thing going on. It's all talking about the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. Bodies working with the ancient accepted Scottish rite. So that's a Freemasonic serpent eating its tail, reset-y thing going on there. Because the sun. It's all about the sun. We've got the bears there. Missouri, what's that? Grand Order. So there's a lot of Masonic symbology going on, yeah. You always got the serpent going on. Bit of alchemy. And the old homunculus, which we talked about for years now. That they were breeding, or that they were growing, humans in vases, vials. And use a little demon. Yeah, they were definitely flying around back then. I think that's the thing. Those demons flying around. Baseball bat them when they come down and fly at you. And also birdhead men. I think they were a thing. Well, I don't actually know. It's more fun to think that they were. So it's dead complicated, all of this fucking excuse my language, is terrible. Not really. Alchemical stuff. There's a Centuria. They were running around like fuck only a few hundred years ago. This snake is biting this man's dick. You know, what's he think about it? Oh, oi! That's his wife. He's been cursed for a lifetime with her. And we've got two Bacchuses here and a woman and they're cavorting in the countryside. Which is what goes on. Really. Totem death. There is what happens after you die. You have a skeleton ball. Yeah, somebody gets a boner. Okay, oh, that's trippy. So yeah, this is door. Yeah, not door. Dura. Dura's artwork, 1500s. I've shown that one before. It's getting fucked up. That's a saint getting fucked up. See, that's why you have their reliquary, because they got like such shit time. There's another Dura classic, which I love. He's like, time's running out, but he's fixed on his mission. He knows that I'm not going to listen to you, you pussy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to fuck all of them enemies up. Yeah. And you ain't going to do a goddamn thing about it. It's like, oh, I'll go off and skulk in the corner. Just outdazzled me hero. So that's what's going on there. So more Bacchuses. Is this the one you said, love? Yes, this is my husband. He's not been giving me any money lately. I'm going to smash his fucking brains in. Actually, he's going to get flogged. How much did you get? 20 quid. Oh, this is definitely drug related. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Magical juice into my pot. He's making it up there. It's me. She's making it from chicken bones. Chicken bone salsa dip. It's one of the favourites in Middle Ages. Also tits. Female titties. Also very popular in the Middle Ages, as they are now in some camps. Thankfully, a good percentage, because they all got like this, they injected with gayness. Coupled with all of the weird stuff in Hollywood. Don't feeling around for gay right now. So better for us guys, isn't it? Know what I mean? So there's the Antichrist, the pyramid of Antichrist stitch. It's got a bit of plasma going on up here, as you'd expect, because it's a weapon. The Lucifer weapon. It's gonna sting, but only for a second, and then you won't know nothing about it because you'll be back, brand new, lit up, thinking, fuck me, what was all that about? God, I just got terrorized by a weird government in another world. It was terrible, it was. They were at my shit constantly, telling me what to do, fucking making me work, made me do stuff that I didn't want to do. I was their bitch. But now I'm free and nobody's bitch. Now I can relax. Drink this margarita with this ocean before me. So yeah, the occult is a hidden knowledge, which we don't, nobody really has decoded, I don't think, alchemy. I got loads of alchemical books. It's just fucking stupid. It's all about distilling that, distilling this, mixing with that, mixing with this. So I can't be going through all of that, nipple of rabbit, hair of goose, pube of gnat, you know, impossible stupid things supposed to put in the witch's thing. You sad bell, there's a sad bell there. Hello, hello, you too. So that's a bell that makes you sad, makes everyone have a 69. Just a silver line of mine of that. Earthy, fiery, airy, watery. Watery's astral, airy's a bit fucking Joe mental, and earth is horny, and fiery is spiritual. A lot of my friends are fiery, I've noticed. They're like really fiery, spirited warrior types, which is the type of people I want. I always think in terms of, oh, that's trippy. So in my mental, exercise, I'm like in the First World War trenches, and they're all like the people around me are in the trenches with me. So who do I trust in battle? I've met some people I would definitely trust for my life, for sure. In battle, which is we don't know what spiritual war. There's some weird information war where they try MK altering you and gaslighting you and fucking with your head, especially if you're a content provider. It's weird, but I'm on it. Yeah, just recognize it. Don't let it bug you. Move on. Fuck them. Fuck them with bells on. Silver bells. Fuck them with little silver bells on. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Yeah, my channel. Say fuckity fuck fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Shit bang, what a picture, what a picture, what a... Oh, he's making bunny rabbit pictures on the wall. That's where secret messages are transmitted, and secret shadow pictures on the wall by shadow people. So yeah, there's thousands of these. I'm not going to go through them all because I'm already quite bored by them. So spooky, isn't it? Let's move on. For all the fireworks not start off. So I'll link this up to you as well. This is a rather expansive photographic collection of Bavaria, Austria, Poland, Russia, Alemania, and Alemania, ne point in the Eurovision Song Contest, and Holland. So what kind of weird shit have they got in there? More expenditure of the taxpayers' money on Phoenician bollocks. This is slave for a royal person. And they got a green screen behind it. They got a green screen behind it even then. Oh, it was in Versailles. Okay. Oh, right, in Vienna. Okay. He did Vienna, did Versailles, did St. Petersburg in his lovely, juicy royal carriage, which is what you do with taxpayers' money because you've got basically nothing else to think of. Stupid. Okay. So yeah, hundreds of images of crazy Tartaria buildings in this. Munich, look at the size of these things. Don't see too many people or anything happening. 1853, that one. Look at them artworks on that building. Why doesn't it rain off? What kind of paint they're using? That's just mad. Okay, and this thing, just absolutely massive. Okay, let's have a little look at some of these other. That's Munich, it says. Oh, they got a Crystal Palace going on. Okay. So I wonder what happened to that one if it burnt down because glass and metal burns. Oh, they got loads of these castle gates. Got these in London, like Aldwych and stuff. Oh, they did have plenty of antiquitech going on, but not too much in the way of population. Just a bit of a quiet area. Middle of the city of Munich. We've got superb buildings. All that Germanic Tartarian feel to it. Look at that. It's like a cathedral. It's not though. It's probably a government building now. It's probably the police station. It's a hotel. Indeed, it's a hotel. Is he sleeping? No, he's counting his money. Cool. I bet they had a cold job, no carriage or anything, covering themselves up. 1835. Is that when it was built? Can't be the photograph, because photographs were invented then, apparently. Apparently. What have we got there? I think we're going to have to turn that a little bit. Oh, right. So I thought it was 2 skyscrapers. Twin Towery thing. Munich Cathedral. That beautiful artwork on the clock. I've seen stuff like this when I was in Czech Republic last year, some of these outdoor artworks. It's crazy because they get crazy snow and ice and stuff. It just makes me wonder what's going on. So they got an Arc de Triomphe as well in Munich. 1850, Constantine Arch. Is that like the one in Rome? Okay, that's a portal, isn't it? Portal. So demagnetizing you because horseshoe magnet type effect, probably, maybe. After you've been on the battlefields or out into the outside world, look at the artworks on there as well. So they made the buildings absolutely beautiful. They just covered them in art. Crazy Filiatello who's in control still over Europe. There's these lot. And then watery wickedness. That building's blown up in the background, missing. What if this is Paris? No, it's Munich. Okay, well, what happened? Don't know. Look at the size of that thing. Fuck. Massive. Another city that got splattered apparently in World War II. We got Vienna. Oh, Vienna. That's another, example of all new music being used in the old world, because that record by Ultravox, Vienna, was taken from a 18th century concerto. Tiny little people for this massive building. Horse and cart. That's the Viennese hotelage. So the Viennese opera house as well, and cathedral, no doubt. That was the next page. Good guess. Marty. So 500 of you still watching. Hey, Small Town Girl, they are amazing. It's amazing why they got, blown all this shit up in World War One and Two. Well, not all of it in World War One. Hardly any of it, but World War Two. Look at this. All loads of knobbly bits. Interact with the ether. Okay, 18. So the dates on here are just not making no sense. And there's the opera house. Just I went to the opera houses in Prague just to have a nose. They were very kind and accommodating and let us take photos and stuff. It was fucking posh. Jesus, should have seen the toughs going in there all dolled up to the nines to go and see some fucking somebody prancing around in like leotards, basically. It's like those stupid 1970s programs when they used to have dancers in leotards and they used to like fling themselves in the air and then do a roll. Oh, that was embarrassing. I used to be like, oh, fucking stop doing that, will you? Please stop doing that. It's really embarrassing. Like Rod, Jane and Freddie or something. They were old. They admitted they were fucked up on drugs, on Rainbow, yeah. And Jane was having a thing with Bungle the bear. Obviously not in his bear form. That was a suit. He was a man under there, apparently. So yeah. Above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see them smiling over the sky. I used to like Jamie and the Magic Touch. That was brilliant, that was. Jamie and his magic. Do. And they had a really funky tune. And then you got a torch under the beds that would get the skylark. And you go off across Unknown Realms. That was brilliant. I used to love that. Also used to like H.R. Puffin stuff. Jack Wilde before he got on heroin. You know, after Oliver Twist all went downhill for old Jack, didn't it? Got the 70s, like a shit, took a shit. He worked worse than fucking Sid Barrett. That's saying something. Okay, baby girl. Okay, what the fuck is that? Sweet little mystery. It makes me say, what? What? So that's crazy Phoenician waterfall with a load of crazy statues on it. Man, imagine outside your window. Trippy. You've got an exploding phoenix on top. Plasma explosion. It's got to be a coronation between a phoenix and a Phoenicians. Still PHE, isn't it? I think it's definitely a Phoenician weapon. They are the masters of water. And if I was to answer the guess as who is in control, I would say them. Who resets the place? I would say them, but from outside. I don't think they're in here with us. I wouldn't be. I can know. Yeah, massive water features in this world. Look at this bit of the old world, technology. That's amazing. Look at that. And they structured that water. And everyone had cool stuff. Outside classroom, what is that? Why are the tables and chairs outside? Which strange customs and traditions did these people have? See, I seen I was watching a Jason's video the other day, and he had an intro about the armistice for World War One when apparently Christmas time. Oh, it's such a touching story. It feels like a touching load of bullshit to me. Because the British soldiers went over into no man's land, had a jolly good game of football, which you can visit in the fucking Imperial War Museum today. They all got on really, really well, made friends, and then the day later, it's back to fucking bombardment and over the top. Let's kill one another. Makes no fucking sense. I think that was weird. I think that I'm not sure that was even happening. So yeah, these Phoenician obelisks or totems, scrotum totems, is got little ships, and you see them with these battering rams in them. In my city, I've seen them in New York, in St. Petersburg. I've seen them everywhere. They are everywhere. Keep a lookout for them. You might see them. What we got here? Oh, Vienna. Ding, 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 ding. Look at this whole load of fucked upness. Jesus, look at this. What's that? They say it's a Roman ruin. What? Look how low the pillars are. These are just the tops. Whoa. This is Roman and Roman artwork. 18 fucking hundreds. What? And a faceless knight. What? 2000. It's got to be the woodlands behind it, hasn't it? It can't be an artwork. Yeah, it's the woodlands behind it. It's just an arch. Fuck no, that would have been 2,000-year-old paint, But yeah, still, wow. And that looks like just the top. The rest are buried under the mud. Wow, that's amazing. Schronbrunn, Vienna. Let's flick through a couple because this is actually about, I don't even know. It's literally thousands of images in this book to go through. So we just go through a few more. Krakow, Poland. Oh, wow, look at that. So like little tiny towers with spikes on. I've not seen that before anywhere. Oh, Vienna. Okay, Krakow. Now I'm going to move on into this collection. We need to move this on because time is getting on. There's some human interest photos, artworks in here as well from some of their museums. What's that one for? Is that Kiev? Yes. So that's from what is being like now in my head and really annoying as fuck place. Sick of fucking hearing about it. I couldn't give a shit. So that's the stuff they had in all this
city or the oldest capital in Europe, they say. Big pile of shit outside the door. Oh, is that cool? This big white wall. And that entrance. Wow. And everything outside is shit. And fucked up world. And they got that behind the wall. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, super annoying. Fucking hell. They're always on the fucking one. No, aren't they? Britain's not enough shit. They should be. The fucking birds are chucking food at people in Britain. Listen, they were saying, "I'll give some money to fucking Ukraine." Poor fuckers. It's like, fucking hell. No. How about that? Well, they give us fucking money. Give it back. Keep doing it. They keep doing it. They keep saying like, "Oh, there's been like using events, using people." You know, there's been a terrible apocalyptic event. Yeah. Loads of people were drowned. It was an earthquake. It was a tsunami. It was a disaster. Collect money. I can guarantee you, none of that money gets to these people. You see them years later, they're still in the shit. Have you seen this, guys? Ruins of the Tartars. And where are they to, the Tartars? With their red brick Roman-looking style things? In the Ukraine. See, I've seen more, extent of Tartaria, especially on the map I got on the wall in my bedroom, of, Tartaria being way south in the Caucasus and up as far north as the Tartarian Sea, which is the Arctic Ocean. So let me just scooch through a load more. There's so many groovy images. So yeah, the moment I finish this vlog, guys, I will link them up in the descriptions box on the Martin Liedtke channel and all the groovy things that you've seen here tonight on That is British, innit? Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam. It's just they've gone all weird as well, haven't they? With all the, it's all gone fucking weird. We used to have a great time in Amsterdam. But again, I'm too badly behaved to conduct myself then. Well, I was. Not too bad now. I'm sort of, I can, I'm all right in the general population. They only let me out on Wednesday. What? Oh, I'm feeling really, really classy right now. My beautiful classical music and my flashy photographs of antiquity. Look at that. Oh, it's so classical. I feel so knowledgeable right now. What have I learned tonight? Well, I've learned that they've been lying like shit, and all of these technologies were spoken about 150 years ago, no problemo whatsoever, like Skype in the Victorian era. And a lot of the envisioned stuff by people like Albert Rebina were actually in reality at the time as he was envisioning them. So I can't help but think. Postum, that's a really amazing architectural city. Amsterdam. Let's have a little look at Amsterdam. My favourite city in Holland, though, is definitely Rotterdam because of its maritime thing going on. And then Den Haag because I love Scheveningen and the beach. Got really nice things there, Holland. But even their standard of living's gone to shit as well. Years ago, it was really nice, but it's like everywhere else. My friend went to Berlin. He said, "Oh, fucking," I said, "What was it like?" He said, "I went for the war stuff." It's like, "What was it like? Was it good?" He's like, "No, it was fucking dump, man. It was fucking vandalism and rubbish and fucking migrants everywhere. It was shit." I'm like, what? So that put me off going to Berlin. I wanted to go. So everywhere's like that. Everywhere's like a shit took a shit. It's fucked up. Anyway, let's move on. Here's another book I'm going to share with you for extra evidence for mudflood. This is from 1520 ? And these are from Batista, and they show endless amounts of wrecked antiquity. These are beautiful engravings. These, if you haven't seen them, they're really enjoyable, and they'll show you mudflood and Rome or the classical world. And here is an example. Let me just make that bigger so you can see. So all the buildings, it's got mud on top of them, almost as if the mud has come from above, and vegetation on top of the buildings as well, you see, almost as if the mud has come from above as well, which I think is the case. muddy water from above. And, oh, excuse me, let me do this. And as you can see, the world had bunkers ready. You see these in nearly all of these images, okay, especially with Piranesi's engravings, is the mud is just burying everything. You see globule mud all over the classical world, but you always see these underground, because I think that they knew Armageddon was coming, and I definitely think that they prepared. And I don't think the classical world was long ago. You can see the survivors, like Mad Max. You can see the mud covering absolutely everything. People were just scraping along at this time. You see it in Piranesi's artworks, and that's supposed to be 1700s. Look at this, trenches, soldiers, and the Colossus of Rhodes, and the mud-flooded world. It's covered in mud, rivers of mud, and everything. All this vegetation suggests that either all of this was the bottom of a fish tank, like this was wholly underwater, which I think was definitely the case. And the mud and everything is like just ash from volcanic action and red dust from the blood of the Tartars, all mixed in together. That's where they all went. Turns dust, fashade, turns to dust. In the Sahara, some of them. As you can see, Armageddon, they're just sitting under a canopy and they're just scraping in existence, and it's everywhere in many of these engraving books. So, you know, is this artist and Piranesi, they just tripping, they're visiting the antique world? No, because the book that we read, Peter Struess, and his voyages across Europe to Tartaria, he talks about everywhere he went, and this was in 1670s, he said everywhere he went was the smashed world. He goes to Üsküdar, which was the Tartaria capital at the time. The entire city had been sacked and has been wrecked. Look at that architecture in that big mud bomb thing going on. How would you say that's happening? Well, what's happening? It's like a tree trunk in it. It's just, what is happening there? That's craziness going on. Just craziness. You can see all that old Phoenician tech, the obelisks going on and stuff, but the world's still on fire in this picture. So as I said, I will link these books up so you can take a closer look after this vlog. Obelisk, pyramid, small pyramid, and everything covered in mud and these big boulders, which you also see a lot of. Oh, excuse me, something like that image. So yeah, the world was smashed and it was covered in water. See all of these underground? Everywhere you see bunkers in all of these images. Renaissance art as well, same underground bunkers where everyone was keeping out of the way. And everything just buried in mud. The buildings just super futuristic. Well, they were. Now they got no roofs. So would you not say that this building here has been buried this deep in mud, and all of it? Okay, I would, because that's exactly what the picture's showing. Mud, all of that. And there's a bit of like Armageddon going on here, somebody getting clubbed to death because he's got food. Food is scarce because it's Armageddon. Water's still around that city, there's still flood waters. So I definitely think it's flood related. And you see all these places for bunkering out, they knew. People prepared. They seen the signs before, everything went to shit before. And this tower, in Alexandria, I believe, I don't think this is the closest one, and I think it's making steam, it's generating steam. That has to be a technology. I think what's going on there is geoengineering. is what I think. It's what I really think. Okay, excuse me. Mud, inglorious mud. Nothing quite like it for covering a civilization. Got that pyramid building there. So new kings and new queens with laurel leaves, setting up a new structure. We're bringing some people in soon. We're cleaning all this up. It's going to take a while, but we're going to do it. So that was groovy. Extra evidence for mudfloodage. And yeah. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow, so I don't know what you're doing. Make sure you do have a fantastic time. Stay epic. Make sure to subscribe to the Flat Earth British channel. It's got Martin Liedtke. You see that below. Martin Liedtke's Tartaria channel's got 1,100 videos on there. Really good ones, okay, if in case you're bored. So, and all of our videos on here. And Dallas, good to see you, my bro. Herbie. Used to love Herbie, the car. Bob, good to see you. Hans World. I've seen you're talking about the Phoenicians. Yeah, man, they're the masters of water, and the way you keep the flood water off of Holland, especially all of that in engineering in Rotterdam, it's a head fact. It's just massive. So yeah, I definitely think the Phoenicians run Holland and out of Holland, the most, one of the most important seafaring nations on earth. Rotterdam's one of the most important ports on earth. I fucking definitely think so. Plus all your architecture, bro. Definitely. So yeah, much love, Han. Hans World, don't know this guy. I was on his show before. This guy, Spat, who's in Holland. And he talks about Friesland and Phoenicians and Holland. And I keep an eye on his channel. Although I can't speak Dutch, but I manage. I can speak a little bit of Dutch. Hofverdomme. Don't be shocked. Thank you, Magic Nova, for that score. It's really kind. I Rise Movement. Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, that was another year. Super quick that year. Super quick. Done so fucking much. Man, I can't even get my head around how much we've done this year. But the work was deliberate, and it's to put groundwork down, reach more people. Yeah. We're not done with these just yet. You know what I mean? Kenji? Yeah, the control is maximum, and like we just gotta do surreptitious things, sneaky, because I tell you, these fuckers are on this like a rash. It ain't good. But I'll silver line mine of that as well. It's for a reason, and it's for us to spiritually grow, which is why it seems so icky. It makes us stronger. It makes us better. How are we going to be fucking heroes if we haven't got a worthy adversary, guys? Okay. Liddy? And little light fairy. Ah, she's a little white fairy from a little light fairy land. Atheist flat earther. Fairy. Okay. Small town girl. She's a small town girl. She calls herself small town girl, but in reality, she was from Manhattan. So people were wondering about that. Rosca, good to see you. It's a small town girl. It's fucking millions, yeah. Oh, Viking Hankinson. Keep it flat. Flat British. Yeah. Wiggly flat firms. Super annoying still. We are to the masses, so that's another reason to carry on to it. They're super annoying. Super annoying when they're gonna fuck off. One day it's a reset. Random crap. Good to see you. ZYX. So I don't know what's been going on in chat. I hope you've been all, having a great time. Great presentation as always. Good to see you as well, my friend. Loads more coming, sister. Just make sure to stick around. Okay. I'm still feeling strong. Good. Be strong. Be epic. Keep that epicness going. Delayed choice. And there's my son there. We leave flat thumbs. My son, who's Lawrence Liedtke, who was Boss Dragon Metals. You see him linked up below. Chris Gibson's box. He's posting Kill All Humans video game. Hi, Joy. Kill the humans, kill them all. 07, good stuff. Thank you as well, bro. Don't worry, there's people in place to do that. It's called Bill Gates. Liddy. Teresa. We get our superpowers in 2024, change paradigm. No, I'm getting my powers now early. I'm going to get the head start off. Maybe just like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future when he's on guitar, yeah, and he plays that really futuristic. He's like, "You're not ready for me, yeah." It'd be like that. Just not going to be ready like usual. You'll catch up eventually, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, psychic abilities have to be limited. You can't have everyone with godlike powers like esokinesis. This place, you know, if you get put your esokinesis in the hand of a narcissist, for example, oh shit, it's happened. They've done it. Super Troopers, you are epic. See you in 2024. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like if you did. And a whole lot more. Thank you, Steve Rossi. I love your positivity later. Matt will save us. I will save you, Steve. This is the whole point, isn't it? Thank you for catching on. Of course. So, Chrissy Funky Junkie, I've got the power. I've got the power. Okay, got that out. Great. Glad I got that out. Get taken over by I'm a power moment. I am the power, by the power of great God. Yeah. He-Man, Master of the Universe. Bet he looks a little bit gay. I love it when you sing, do you? And Welsh, I come from the land of song. We will sing anything. I'll turn adverts into better adverts and make them a bit rude, but that's not the point. It doesn't matter. It makes me happy. Okay. It's all done in the best possible taste. Space Jam, no, Michael. No, Michael, not Space Jam. It's a rubbish film. Nah, it's not as good. You're all right. It's got cartoons in it. Michael Jordan, before he died. Super Troopers ever held us. I want to time travel so bad. Just needs a load of electricity and a ton of magnets. I'm getting all of the schematics downloaded from the ether. You know, same way they did it in Contact with the interdimensional jump machine. Yeah, a bit like that. Just needs a load of magnets. I'll do a GoFundMe magnets. Beth, but with the electricity supplies, we'll work on it. We need a squillion dicawatts. Dicawatts of electricity are bigger than gigawatts. Much, much bigger. Dicawatts. Do you hear about that? No, because I just invented it. It's a thing now. It's just in reality. That will be in the Urban Dictionary. Dicawatts. Dicawatts. You need a plug-in. When you get dicawatts, you need recharging. Guess what you need to plug in? No, that would be wrong. AJ, Michael, TW, Michael, Lynn. Okay, let's say for old quit. Fuck off. Yeah, fucking don't touch me. Fuck me. That's just me. But I wouldn't join in. They wouldn't fucking make me do all that. Fucking hell. They used to, like, literally when I was a child, right? They used to have saucepans and shit, and used to stand on the street banging saucepans in to welcome the new year. I would be like, they're fucking stupid. No, it's not the fucking new year. But like, they just think it is because they're going on like weird. It doesn't matter. Anyway, and after that, they would do the, and none of them knew the words because they were all too pissed anyway. They all know the Alzan bit, but that is it. And then eventually, it would all be over, and then it would be back to life. Back to life, back to reality, which is what I'm going to do now when I feed my face. Wendy, love your food, Wendy. Loved it, Wendy's. It's one of my favourite places. Do food, which is also one of my favourite things. Superheroes, yes. We are all going to be superheroes in 2024. Choose your ability wise. For visibility, is not a good superpower. It can only end one way. Okay, you got to watch with the invisibility. Other superpowers, quickness is really good. In and out. Yeah, you didn't feel a thing. Yeah, great. What? Somewhere in time, I will be there for you. Somewhere in time, we will be on the glue. So, Immortal Errant. Lot of singing. Yeah, well, it's Chris. It's can be pretending I know about stuff. It's Flaterday. Wiggly flat fun flat fucking day. So yeah, I link all that stuff up. I'm glad I hope you had a groovy time. Hope you found a giggle along the way. Doesn't matter if you never, doesn't matter, it does. Wait, I'm gonna cry. It's a smashing. His response were totally mumbles, but they kept on. Super truther, I should give a fuck. Which I don't. I says that, but I actually really do. Don't want to blow my cover as a tough guy, you know. Wyatt? WoooHooo, D'Angelo, my bro. What one? I'll be doing more meets in Britain as soon as the weather breaks. Because this weather is Britain. Bob Sykes. I mentioned grasshopper earlier and you were in mind as well. Be humble, my friends. Be humble. Don't be ego, be water. Be my water. Or be well. Or you'll be in a well. Starflower. Bit like Pussy. Pussy in the Well. Don't you know that song? Okay. There's a lot of songs in childhood they teach us about pussy. There's Puss in Boots. There's Ding Dong Well. Pussy's in the Well. Who pulled her out? Little Johnny Style. There is The Owl and the Pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some money and plenty of money. No, they took some honey and plenty of honey wrapped up in a £5 note. They sailed away for a year and a day, Antarctica, to the land where the bong trees grow. And there in a wood, a Rasta man stood, blowing smoke from his ears to his nose. Blowing smoke from his ears to his nose. He says, "Tarat, are you selling to shell for 1 shilling? That's chilling," said the Rasta. "I will." So we sat in our boat. We got really fucked up. Forgot why we got there at all. That's probably a better version. I just made that up. Anyway, doesn't matter. But for your flight, good. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Blondie. Thank you, Blondie. Faster Pussycat, Faster movie. There's pussy galore in James Bond. I think that's a sexual connotation, which I wasn't doing, by the way. Octopussy, thank you for that, Stephen. Octopussy, forgot about that. Also, James Bond and a bit of a sexual connotation, probably not really. Could say it is. Ding Dong Bell, yeah, Pussy's in the Well. It's a bit cruel, that, isn't it? They used to drown kittens when I was a kid. Fucking hell, if I caught anyone drowning kittens, I'd be fucking saving the kittens drowning fucking him, really. Tommy, it's nothing worse than cruelty to animals. It's just really cowardly. People shouting at animals. I've seen people shout at dogs. Why would you shout at a dog? They don't know. They do what the fuck they want with dogs. Don't shout at your dog in front of me. I'm in the fucking dog squad. Save you. Save the dogs. I save them all. The bunny rabbit. I save the dogs, the bunny rabbits, and the monkeys. All of them. The monkeys are cheeky though. They steal your food, and they're not that nice, are they? I've seen them on videos. They're not that nice monkeys, are they? Cheeky little fuckers. Nick stuff. That's why they employ drug dealing monkeys in the Philippines to deliver drugs. So they don't go to jail, do they? But they've probably got monkey jails now. Should have. Dean, what's up, Dean? Whatever day it is, it doesn't really matter. We're living in the now. I tell you what it is. It's now. It's what it is. It's now. That's all there ever is, guys. Baby Shake, she's been here since 1973. Jacques Wells, Jacqueline, she's in New Zealand, sounded very French there, New Zealand. Cobber, don't know what's going on with that. Throw another snail on the barbie. Whatever you do in French speaking, nowhere really New Zealand. There's not French speaking New Zealand, is there? That would be weird. Maybe from French Polynesia. That's more likely it. Yeah, just solve that case. Okay, I'm going to fuck off because I'm just saying stuff. I'm just pretty hungry. I want you all to have a fantastic time tomorrow. Don't drink too much. Booze is not good anyway. Smoke them if you got them. 420. Have a brilliant time. Think of Martin telling you like funny things if you're bored and somebody's like trying to touch you and stuff because it's New Year's and they think they got it right. Yeah. Oh, come on. What's the matter with you? It's New Year's Eve. Like, what the fuck ever. Have a good time any fucking day. It's only fucking New Year's Eve. But I don't want to be accused of being like bug. But fuck yeah. Too big film and digital media. You sound important and groovy. Thank you for saying groovy. So it's definitely on my vocabulary. Right then, that's all of you. See you later. Stay epic. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And as you know, keep that vibration high. Okay, so it's like a proper default mechanism with Fat of British. In club fuck it. Peace, but not in pieces. Somewhere in time. I lay down at midnight. You have a nice rest. You have a nice rest somewhere in time. Have lovely dreams. Lovely little fluffy dreams. That's what we want. Everyone have lovely dreams. Reclaim. Okay. Don't have any worries. Have nice dreams. Reclaim the plane. Good to see you. Peace and all to you. Not in pieces. Karen Palmer. I can't. Missed it. Fucking afraid so. Love that stuff at the beginning. But the books will be in the descriptions box. Epic. Okay. Concrete respect. Be like water, my bro. Okay, Peter M. And all of you epic Fat of British peeps. It's 540 of you in all still watching. It's almost coming up to 3 hours of talking. Gothic. Good to see you, love. Vibes. Anne Nixon. Lovely work on the moon missions. Fucking love that phone call. Epinephrine. There she is. Ooh. Frenzy. Hippie shake. And Liedtkes. Was Jeopardy a psyop? Yeah, it's all fucking psyops, mate. Fucking mainstream bollocks. Fuck it. Gary, he felt them. Gary, he did. Much love, Gary. Don't know what continent you're on ever. Mr. Freeze. I missed it. Shmush, I'm going to watch it again now. Yeah, it'd be all right, mate, Mr. Freeze. It's just, you've had a shout now. Don't go right to the end where I shout you. Watch your rest. Okay? Good to see you. No, you do what you want. I'll tell you what to do. Right, so far. Okay. Lovely people. Christmas 2023. Done. Dusted. New Year's 2023. Done. Dusted. Now, 2024. Let the epicness and the games begin. You excited? Fuck it. Fucking know it. Thank you, Brian Hank. I got a brother called Hank. Did you know? Hank the Wank. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's all right though. He's having a good time. He's happy all the time. He wanks a lot because he's dead. He doesn't really worry about like human issues. Understandably, Ted. That's the way it goes. I'm afraid, guys. Yeah, everyone goes a bit nutty in the end, especially when they're dead. Yeah, he was on innovations. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a sad old world, especially when you get old. It's best not to. Otherwise, just be sat there pooing and stuff, moaning about stuff. I wouldn't. I'd be the greatest old person in the world. I would be literally the stonedest person in the world when I'm old. Amy B, good to see you, lovely. Ed, good to see you, my bro. Okay, Wyatt's in the house. Wyatt Walker, Godspeed to you. We are the power. May the power of Grayskull. Praise be. Praise be. Feeling that. Okay. God, I've been really religious this Christmas. Been feeling all like religious-y. Have you noticed? It's been lovely. The whole thing. I'm going to fuck off because that's what I do. I'm not fucking off anyway. I'm actually here. I'm fine. Little Tangy. Tammy, Rock Whisperer. Yay! Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Get excited. It's excited is where it's at. I like to do that. I'm really excited about myself most of the time. 2024. Woohoo! Okay, let's do it. Making a deal, right? We are going to fucking smash it 2024. Have the best fucking time you've ever imagined in your life. That's what we're going to do. We're going to smash. Literally, they'll be like, oh, and we'll be like, yes, and hugging one another with epicness because we'll be like, fuck yeah, we are epic. We're like, yeah, we're epic. We're epic. We just know what it feels like. Yeah, feels like that. That's what we're going to do. Fuck yeah, that's it. So I'll be seeing a couple of thousand of you next year, so don't worry. I'll eventually get around to meeting you all. Usually do. Kishmans, take care, Martin. You take care as well. Beautiful. And make sure everything stays epic in your worlds. Love that family. Give them loves. Happy New Year's to you. Yeah, loves to all your families as well. And thanks for watching. Thank you, British Shirt, sticking with me through highs, through lows, all the weirdness and everything else that goes on. Okay, wiggly fat thumbs. And I'm out of here. See you soon. Like this video. Subscribe. YouTube shit. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Woohoo.